Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Fae Realm. We have new overlays. Oh my god, I am so happy
Yay!
with these. Thank you so much to Lady Bedivere for taking on the challenge of making these new overlays that look absolutely fantastic and squishing all of our information onto them. Oh, a big round of applause to her. Yeah, she's responsible for the new overlays and the opening splash, the BRB, and the we'll talk to you all later, which you will see in due course. But for today, welcome everyone. Thank you for being patient with our lateness. I had to go and make money to pay bills. So, and Bay Area traffic is garbage.
Ain't
So,
that just the way?
you know, it took me an hour and a half to get home. This is the way it be. But yes, we are here. This is now, and thank you all for being here with us. And I'm just going to go ahead and toss that on over to Adam to get us started.
Hello, everyone, and good to be with you. When we left off, you had finished your various preparations in the carnival. You collected some tokens, you spent some tokens. You collected a mist talisman to take you through. You decided where you would go first, which is Tepest. And there is no changing your mind now, because that's what I've made assets for.
Same. That's the music that we spent today gathering. We don't get to change minds.
Andrew, will you remind us what the talisman is?
Do I know what the talisman is?
Okay. Tania, will you please tell us what the talisman is?
Oh my god! It was
Sorry,
a bag. It was
just
a
don't ask
bag
them to
with
match
a disgusting, it's like eviscerated moth in it or something. Sorry.
I remember what it was.
To the head of the,
I'm so
of the class,
Wonder if
Chris.
I blocked it out.
Yeah, it was gross. I actually didn't like it. Whatever it was.
Oh yeah, it was like a little skin sack.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Gross. Disgust. Ew, a band-aid. Ugh.
So, yes, a little bag made of possibly, but not definitely, but probably human skin. But, you know, it could be elf or dwarf. Who knows?
Humanoid.
And
Human-ish.
perhaps Githyanki, if you're lucky. With
I'd be fine with that.
a little string of catgut going through the bag to tie it together. And within this bag, there is a dead moth.
That part right.
That's right. That's right.
So who will hold the bag?
Not the cat man.
Well, he is the one with the strongest tie to Tepest.
That's true.
That is true. And there is a string in it. So the wild bats at it and it goes flying and we never saw it again.
Yep.
I cast control feline. So you
done.
So the wild takes this bag because I've decided now,
That's
and leads his way into the mist in lumbering, determined fashion. And one by one, each of you follow suit. And for a time, there is nothing around you save fog. You can hardly see anything. You hold a hand in front of your face and it is useless. Completely blinded and obscured by its area, but it has a cool, moist touch on your skin. And you begin to sweat. And then, after a few moments, you begin to hear the chirping of crickets, the whistling of wind through trees, the screeches of fowl in the air. The croaking of amphibians. The crunch of leaves and twigs underneath your feet. And the mist becomes clearer and clearer until you see an open, starry night sky above you. A yellow moon in the distance. Trees surround you from every side. And for the wild, many familiar smells. A climate that appeals to him. The darkness of the woods. For the rest of you, this isn't simple nature. There is clearly a hint of the supernatural here.
Well,
There's a...
Wild, did we make it?
Good to be home. Smells good.
Recording in progress.
So, as you're taking in the night sounds and perhaps enjoying being able to understand where the source of light even comes from, you've been in some strange places recently. These are the most bearings you've been able to get so far, and you're literally in the middle of a forest. But something interrupts that serenity, the jingle of a bell. Like a small bell. A screech from a very high-pitched, small-sounding creature. Scratching of nails on wood. The fluttering of wings, as if a dove were injured and unable to take off despite its efforts.
Can I follow the sound?
Yes. No perception check required. It's pretty clear.
Okay.
Except for, then it becomes more numerous. And from various distances from your position. A creature comes into the view, not far from any of you, caught in something on a tree. Its curled tail dangling from a net holding it in place.
And there's like screaming creatures all around us. Essentially what's happening.
There's like little sounds of struggle. They're not just constantly screaming, but you hear calls. You hear those jingles of bells. You hear, "Help me! Help us! I'm trapped."
I'll go to the nearest one, unless I sense that it's something dangerous or that something is amiss.
As a hunter, you do not recognize this as a hunter's call, as a decoy. You recognize this as a creature who has already been trapped. Prey. But in this place, this is not necessarily something you would hunt. This is the sound of a familiar voice, a friend perhaps, an old ally, one of many. You look up and you behold a blue, more teal colored, scaly creature, a curled tail hanging from below it, butterfly wings held tightly into place by the net surrounding it. It rakes claws against the bark of the tree next to it as it pushes off, causing itself to swing over and over. It bumps its head.
And it's above us in the tree.
You reach your full height as you stand completely upright, surprising perhaps everyone else with just how massive you really are. You can easily reach the bough of this tree with your paw. And you recognize a little fey being trapped in a man's net.
I'll slash through the net.
The rest of you see the glowing light of this creature become brighter and more brilliant blue. And the sound of the jingled bell sounds more cheerful as you all see this creature. Oh, thank you so much for helping. Oh, I was so afraid they were going to take me away. Wait a moment. It's you. It's you. It's the wild.
What happened to you? Is the creature? Does it seem to be? Does it look like a male or a female? Creature?
Hard to tell because it's more reptilian.
Oh, okay.
This is a fairy dragon.
What has happened to you, my friend?
Someone has been setting traps here in the dark forest surrounding the boundaries of Victal. We've come to aid one another, but we've been consistently trapped, one at a time. There are many of us out here who need your help desperately. We haven't had a champion since you died.
I did. I was returned by the Raven Queen.
Oh. I don't know who that is.
I did not hire, but she has power over death and decided to send the wild back. So, here the wild is, returned.
Well, I am so grateful. In case you don't remember, my name is Moonbeam.
I was struggling to remember. It is good to see you, Moonbeam.
It's
What
Moonbeam. Bean.
That's what I said. Bean.
Bean. Very good.
Like
very
a
good.
bean.
Yes, like a bean.
It's hard to say words with all these teeth.
Well, I'm glad
Sometimes
your teeth are back with us.
Sometimes I poke my tongue. It hurts.
Who are these people? Is that a mushroom person?
It is.
Oh, it's so good to see you, but I'll be right back. And he flutters over to Lynn. He starts jingling his bell sound to communicate with you.
What does it want? Is it trying to hex me?
You speak common. Oh, my mistake. I thought you were a myconid.
Oh,
I made a funny thing happen.
Are you using that toadstool?
You're referring to your hat.
Yes.
Well, it is not a toadstool, and yes, I am using it.
Oh, I don't see anyone sitting on it.
Moonbeam, this is friend named Lynn.
That is a regrettably short name.
Very short.
I'm sorry.
As well you should be.
She is good though. Scratch on the chin, very, very good.
Really?
Really?
Oh, good. I don't have to do it anymore.
Oh, you can both do it. Plenty of room under the wild's chin.
I almost forgot. I got
Lots of
distracted.
room for scratches.
Guys, there are so many others of us out here in the woods that are trapped. We're being captured by the hunters, you know?
Who would hunt in the woods?
These bipeds in masks. They are hunting, and they're capturing us and taking us into civilization.
For what purpose?
I don't know, but no one ever comes back.
Hmm.
So I must assume the worst.
When do these hunters come?
Oh, I think there's some around here even now. Look, and he points, and you see above the tree line a little bit of smoke rising into the air. Do you see it?
I see it.
Oh, but we have our hunter back. We have our teeth and claws and muscles and mane and every other little juicy bit of you.
Indeed.
I'm so happy because I am small and weak.
No. Different power in you.
No,
No.
just weak.
Oh. That is sad.
It was until you came back. Now I can be weak again.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Moonbeam, these are my companions. Friends from the Raven Queen.
Hi, Raven friends. I'm Moonbeam.
Hello.
Friends, this is Moonbeam.
I said
Moonbeam,
that.
This is Loraphyra. And
Now there's a proper name.
Drausken and
Pretty good.
Yi-Ling.
Oh, it's like
And-
the other one's name, but twice.
Right. Exactly like that.
Yes.
Correct.
Finally, someone who understands.
Right.
You said there are others that are currently trapped?
Oh, I forgot again. Yes, there are pixies and sprites and other of us fae folk, and we're trapped in the trees.
Do you know
Must release them.
Do you know where? Can you lead us there, or must we follow the sounds?
Follow the sounds here, there, everywhere, and about and anon.
Do we have time
Yes.
for this?
Always time for freeing the Fae.
Yes,
Cannot
always.
be here without.
Yes, the Fae, as it were. How exactly does one catch Fae in a net? It was under the impression that was not a simple task to do.
Well, they're not fae, or at least not fae aided. I don't know, but there's mean ones. There's mean ones that come from civilization.
Ugh,
Oh, God.
said it again.
Fae should not be in civilization. That is
No.
not where we belong.
No.
Well, on that we
Only
agree.
wickedness comes from such things.
Truth. Civilization.
Well,
Wow.
whether we have time or not, time wastes away if we stand here debating the merits of civilization. So if we are to find these little friends, we should get started.
Oh, you must be the leader.
Eh.
Mayhaps we should also pursue the hunters. They may be able to provide insight as to the means by which these Fae were caught. And
Wow.
the means by which they could be released.
Hunting hunters? You must
Is
be the
that
smart
not literally
one.
what you just suggested the wild was for?
I guess I did. I'm a genius too.
You did.
Oh, most certainly. Well, perhaps we should start freeing them immediately, so they aren't trapped
Indeed.
or taken away by these hunters.
Okay. Oh yeah, go help him. I keep talking.
Moonbeam, you go free some too.
Oh,
Shoot through nets.
I'm too scared. I want to stay near you if it's
Do it!
okay. Ah,
Oh,
okay.
You okay? Oh, sorry, Moonbeam. I get excited. You just crawl onto shoulder.
Okay.
The wild is sorry.
You are terrifying. I'm glad you're on our side.
Oh, the wild apologize.
I'm just gonna nestle down here.
I think you pooped a little. Oh, that's good. There.
Yi-Ling's gonna listen for the nearest one.
Yeah, Loraphyra will
Yeah.
move a little bit away from the noise of these two, and also start listening.
Spread
All
out a
right.
little.
If you would like to listen, please give me a perception roll.
Perception.
Oh, I guess I'm not good at this. Not in this game. Oh well, here we go. Terrible.
I'm good at
Tanya
it in this
rolling.
game. I just rolled poor.
Yep.
So mine would be a 16.
At this-
My mouse double clicks all the time. I don't know why.
I actually want to ask Moonbeam, the others, do they smell like you?
There is a small bubble of snot protruding from his nostril.
Oh,
He's
shoot.
sleeping, Lynn. He's look at him. Look at his little face. He's asleep. He's so
Purrs.
cute when
Goodness.
he's sleeping.
I fear it'll take me a while to grow accustomed to this place.
Very easy. Trees, dirt, animals, sky.
And Faye.
Easy.
And some form of civilization where one assumes our prey may be nearby.
Yes, civilization.
You say that, but this
Bad.
soil, it feels ill.
That is a good point.
How
Could-
you know?
So the
Gardener.
wild,
I'm a
you,
gardener.
you detect a noise from this direction.
Oh,
And
yes. Let's see.
Yi-Ling, you, what'd you get?
I hear nothing. I got a 5.
You hear nothing. There's a sound coming from all which direction. How can one choose?
It's echoey.
It's mostly
Uh,
just noise from the wild.
Drausken, you hear something coming from this direction. And let's see. We had Loraphyra get a 10. And Loraphyra, you hear something from this direction.
Okay.
Sorry, I was zoomed way in. Which direction was I hearing from? There. Okay. All right.
So, Drausken, what do you do?
Drausken's gonna move over in the direction of Yi-Ling and kind of like indicate to where he heard the sound. I think there might be one up there.
Let's go take a look.
And then give me survival or nature or perception.
These webs are about to become a thing, aren't they?
Survival, nature, or perception.
So
Nice.
the webs are definitely home to mundane spiders.
Oh, good.
Some of the crunching beneath your feet has been their bodies.
That's a lot of spiders.
There are many spiders in this forest. Most of them are skittering away from all of you. And however, Lynn, you detect that some of the vines have moved on their own. They don't typically do that.
The webs are nothing to fear. They are designed to catch smaller prey. The briars, however, seem to have a mind of their own.
You follow the twists and turns of the different vines and brambles beneath your feet, and they all seem to lead to one path north of you. Loraphyra, what are you doing?
I was gonna go after that sound over there, but seeing that Lynn is moving off on her own, I'm gonna stick close to her because I very firmly feel that splitting up in this forest with groups smaller than 2 is a terrible idea.
What is the wild doing?
So, similar to Loraphyra, I was gonna follow the sound, but incidentally, when we woke up from our long rest for my bestial soul feature, I am going to be using the claws, which say you gain a climbing speed equal to your walking speed and can climb difficult surfaces, including upside down on ceilings, without needing to make an ability check. And using my my claws and enhanced climbing ability, I will also follow Lynn, but above in the trees.
Cat, you're a good cat. And you climb, and you climb.
So, for where your token currently is, there are no trees. So can you please move
yes.
to one that would be appropriate?
Sure. We'll say here.
All right. Along with Moonbeam, you form a V formation. In the direction
Come on, Moonbeam.
of the sound.
Caca, motherfucker.
Len, as you approach this jumble of vines, leaves, twigs, webbings, and everything else, you notice that the mound itself is undulating as if it were taking breaths.
Does this seem at all familiar to me?
Roll nature.
Okay. Boom.
So, this is not a fae of any kind. This is a natural plant of the environment. Not food.
Not.
Also very inconvenient to deal with. Dangerous.
Friends.
Yes. Wait, did you say friends or something else?
Get off the ground. Stay off the vines. Is a dangerous plant.
For what it's worth, had I realized this before, I would have told you sooner. But
Valid.
All right.
Drausken
Is there
is gonna-
anywhere where there are plants on the ground?
Stay off the vines. Come up in the trees. High up is safe. Come.
Drausken is gonna like look up at the wild incredulously. You want me to do what?
I'll lower down a rope. I've got rope.
Hallelujah.
How big are these trees? Are they big enough to actually support, full armored and packed adult humanoids?
I mean,
it's worth the while.
possibly if you were 20 years younger.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
fell at all, bye-bye Drausken. He's gone. He's dust.
Yeah, I don't have the wall run yet.
I don't think Life Alert reaches this far.
Yi-Ling's just gonna slip her glaive out of its sling again and just keep an eye on the ground.
Like, for as big and burly as the wild is, he's surprisingly agile and sure-footed.
Except for when he puts one paw directly in the center of your sternum and steps.
Ooh.
That's not on purpose, though. Always.
I have a chunky cat. I know this game.
Yeah.
That's true.
Drausken will likewise draw his sword and kind of get his shield slung onto his arm. I'll take my chances down here. Just let me know if something's going to eat me.
Lynn, the you get the sense that this thing is starting to stir, perhaps become aware of you.
Lynn is going to take a knee and reach to her side where there is a bundle of paper talismans like the one she wears. She'll take one and she'll lay it gently on the soil where there's a coil of the brambles. It begins to glow softly as she looks into the tangle and says, "Speak to me. Why do you struggle?" And we're going to take an action cast Speak with Plants.
Nice.
No one ever uses that. I love it.
I was
Yeah.
legitimately about to suggest as Loraphyra that Lynn do something to try to calm this thing down. I love it.
Go, Mr. Gardner, go.
Pain, thirst, in my skin.
What has deprived you so?
A heat, hot, steel, thirst.
I reach my hand down to the soil. Does it feel like there's been like any moisture in this dirt at all?
Yes, perhaps at one time, but this is where the higher collection of this creature is located, and therefore it has pretty much gotten what it can out of that. Give me a nature check. Whatever thirst it needs is more likely out at its extremities. While the bundle of this creature remains here, it has appendages, for lack of a better term, that are all around this forest.
I look up to the canopies and ask, Wild One, how far do these brambles reach?
Can reach far. Can follow.
Give me a perception roll.
Boom.
Boom. You follow the path of some of the vines, and indeed they seem to go in the same direction as the smokestack.
Reaching toward the smoke.
Is that the bonfire? What does it say, Lynn?
Imbalance. Fear. Longing.
They speak of heat and steel. They speak of the pain of thirst. Will you show us the way?
Do you have inside?
Inside, I don't understand.
Give us thy due, nectar. Flesh to feed us.
Tis not blood that will sustain you. You have been deprived for so long. I will offer what succor I can.
Give me a persuasion check.
Could I instead cast Druidcraft?
Ooh.
Well, Druidcraft is going to provide you with a sensory effect, essentially. Maybe explain to me how you intend to use it.
It's let's see. Either predict the weather or there's stuff here about making flowers bloom or seed pods like blossom. I'm wondering if I could just, if it would be too much to ask to put some moisture in this soil. Help the plant cool down a little. If not, I've got prestidigitation.
I'll tell you what. In conjunction with Druidcraft, given this context, you may have advantage on the persuasion roll.
Okay.
We wait. Rest.
I'm going to stand up and look to the rest and say, "'Tis more than the fairy creatures that these hunters poach. The very land suffers for their incursion."
Do we free the Fae or help this plant? Or do we split up and do both?
Well, I'm just saying it sounds like finding the hunters would accomplish multiple goals. But that's just my opinion.
Cannot leave creatures trapped.
We can if we have a more important mission, Wild.
But if we have a moment to show mercy, that never comes amiss.
No, it doesn't. The question is, do we have time to show mercy to every creature that has been injured in this dark land? Or is the
Certainly
greatest
not.
mercy going to be found by dealing with the source? I have no qualms about helping those in need. They are right here. They're within arm's reach, so be it. But
Right.
we mustn't take ourselves off of the mission simply to hunt for problems in need of solving.
The Wild agrees.
Agreed. Well spoken.
So begs the question, which are we doing? Going to the hunters? Or figuring the creatures first?
Did the Wild pass along that he saw these smokestacks?
Didn't one say something about heat?
I believe he
smoke?
did.
Yeah, I definitely was not trying to
Conceal
keep
that?
it a secret.
Sure.
I was under the impression that Moonbeam
Wild
had
know,
pointed it
the
out to
Wild
anyone
not
that was
tell.
looking.
It seems reasonable to me that these smokestacks will have something to do with these hunters. If we wish to take the time to do reconnaissance when they come to lay their traps again, that may be worthwhile, but that will take time. Or we can make our way towards those smokestacks with the understanding that that's likely where the problem originates.
Lynn. Question.
I'll answer the best as I can.
Can Plant tell us? Can Plant tell about hunters and those who have captured these creatures?
I have a dumb idea.
The
But
plants.
go ahead.
The plants do not have eyes. Only sensations.
Other other feelings may be helpful too.
I cannot imagine these hunters go carefully. I'm sure they stomp as they go.
Trapping Fae not easy. Not angering Fae by trespassing also not easy. Wondering why Fae have not slain these interlopers.
I think that's because that was your job.
Yeah, it was your job. I mean, I'm asleep.
Damn!
Well then.
Okay, I wasn't asleep. Why are you still here?
I agree. It does seem that our path is clear, unless we wish to wait around in the woods for these hunters to return. It does seem like we can cut down the Fae that we can find and make our way towards those smokestacks.
Agreed. Let us
Drausken,
do this thing.
Drausken,
Well, I'm-
you see a glimmer of a teal light through the boughs of the trees.
Is it something I can reach?
Maybe with a little climbing. Just a little climbing.
That's
I'm going
not
to speak
happening.
again.
A little
Wild!
Young man, go get that for me.
Fetch!
I'm
I
gonna-
need help reaching this thing on the top shelf.
That's-
Thank you, young man.
That's why you have the tall people around.
He's going
I-
to give you a
I-
whole quarter.
I'm going to ask again to the vines and the branches and the book and I guess the shrubs and say, show the path. We will gouge this parasite from your roots.
Try.
an idea, perhaps, about locating the hunters. I just feel a tickle in the back of my mind, like feathers. Just gonna think of Claudio.
Rain feathers.
Does he appear when she thinks of him?
Yes.
Oh, there you are. Do you think you could help us with this problem? She's speaking to a giant raven on her shoulder.
I don't think that Loraphyra even blinks.
Okay, we're going to set up a system. One call for yes, 2 calls for no. Can you do some reconnaissance? Excellent. The smoke is that way. If you could go and see if there are hunters or anyone over there, and then come back and let us know, that would be excellent.
He
Did you
takes
do that?
off of your shoulder and begins to fly in that direction.
Can we see that raven also?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
All right, we have
The
one.
raven
one
is real-ish.
Real.
Ish.
Well, that's an interesting trick. Mine just squawks at me whenever I think about it.
Well, perhaps you could ask for help as well.
I understand that mine is also quite good at scouting, but yours has gotten the drop, so to speak.
Well, the more the merrier. Perhaps yours can find all the other little fae in the area and lead us directly to them.
Loraphyra will touch her holy symbol with her fingertips and then reach up at about where head height of Grim it would be to scritch the feathers as he appears. Hello, friend. We are looking for a little fae like the one in my companion's mane. Can you do a circle of the area and find the ones closest to us? Yes, all right. Drop a little piece of dried meat in his mouth.
Animal friends.
Flies away.
I am a Disney princess now. All right, I'll go help Drausken with this little guy. You say he's in a net in a tree. Would my glaive
good,
reach?
yes. Use
the
your
net?
glaive.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I will follow Grim.
Yeah, I'll kind of step off into this direction because I remember hearing something from this direction.
Hey, hunters! If you don't kill me and you release me, I'll grant you a wish. We Fae have mystic powers, yes, and we can grant you a wish if you could only release me.
Shut up, we're here with the wild. You'll be free in a moment.
We are here to help.
Now I know you're lying. The wild's dead.
Not anymore. And I'll reach up with my glaive and try to slash at the ropes without hitting the little thing inside.
As you
Stab!
slash at him, he's like,
no!
Oh dear.
and then he's got his little like claws. He's like doing this,
Oh, God.
and then he like peeks out. Oh, you weren't lying.
But do not lie unless I have to.
That's a good policy. Okay, I'm thank you for
Wouldn't
helping.
be that way if you'd like to be with
Oh.
them.
Yay! Flies over.
All right, one down, however many to go.
Fairy dragon go
Gotta catch 'em
brr.
all.
Loraphyra, give me a perception
Gotta
check
catch 'em all.
for the raven.
For the raven. Do I use my perception for that?
You may use whatever is higher.
I don't actually know what the perception of a raven is.
It's probably not as good as you because
That
you're
sounds.
a
that sounds
cleric,
correct.
right?
Yeah, but I still rolled like garbage.
Oh,
As we do.
when
As
you
you do.
when you roll a 2, it doesn't matter that your modifier is a +7.
Go ahead and roll again.
Oh,
Let's say
you're
you had
kind.
advantage.
You're kind. Thank you.
Well, I mean, he's flying overhead. You know exactly what you're looking for. There are lights in the darkness. Like, there's a lot of factors here that are helpful. So, when he returns, you are informed of the following creatures. I'm just going to reveal on the map.
Animal companion. Animal companion.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Hunters have been busy.
Yeah, they have.
Jerks.
Indeed.
And one of you was looking for the hunter specifically, yes? One of your ravens?
Yeah, Claudio was
Claudio.
flying towards the smoke.
All right, give
to
me
see
that.
if
Give me a perception check as well with advantage.
it's on mine. Oh gosh, my perception's no good, but I don't know what a raven's is off the top of my head, so I'll put that stuff in later.
14 isn't bad.
Decent. Double digits at least.
I have revealed a little more of the map for you.
Zoom out. Oh, it's sunny down there. Huh. Okay. So I guess I'll just wait for him to come back and tell me what his raven eyes have seen.
Well, he returns and
Oh, okay.
he tells you that essentially he's like tree people.
Oh, 30 people. Okay.
Is
Thank you,
Claudio
sir.
particularly intelligent?
Nothing on the little thing he said that he
Okay.
can change SI to con, and he can
He's a con.
give me more healing.
He's a
when we
buff
do
boy.
short-
He's a buff boy.
buff boy.
Yeah. So
I know that there was a little bit more info about them when we first found them, but I've not been able to reference that since early on.
well, those are just hints.
He's Dwayne the Rock Johnson of the Raven world.
Thank you so much, Siren, for the 100 bits to Adam for living the secret ingredient.
Yay!
Thank you so much for that, Siren.
Hey. Although I know he's going to use it against us, so no
You know.
thanks.
Yeah.
The thought that counts, I guess.
You know what? It is still the secret ingredient because we walked in asking for this from a GM who is way of the FromSoft.
Sorry, but that game changed my life.
Oh, you know what? I have a little druid thing on here. I bet I could see what a raven's stats are.
So, tree topping as he is, would it be particularly troublesome for the wild to be able to free those particular fae and regroup with us, or?
I personally don't have a problem with that idea. I can rush from one to the next so long as I can see him.
All right, Wild, give me a survival check.
Okay.
And I'll also give him the information that Grim gave me. Jeeps.
Show me my
'Cause,
character sheet. There we go.
Drausken's all about delegating to a younger and more nimble party member.
Yeah, there
yes,
we
sir.
go.
All right,
What
you.
am I doing?
Since we're sort of expediting here, you.
Quick ad break.
Alright.
Apologies.
I will. It'll be fine because we can skip a lot of that.
I didn't know how much of that we wanted to actually talk through.
Yeah,
you know?
honestly, the more that we can hand wave with a couple of rolls, the happier I think everyone will be.
I'm actually double checking the radius on Speak with Plants. I was gonna see if I could just ask the trees to you can ferry those cages over to us.
Just bring them here.
I think the spell that you posted said within a 30-foot radius of you.
Right. I was measuring how far 30 feet was, and it was
Gotcha.
well. You probably saw my ruler.
Yeah.
And I'll give you one more.
That's 3 for perception.
You are already gathering quite the little following.
Yeah.
Our little Fey menagerie. What could possibly go wrong?
Everything. Za for the Za Lord.
Yes! Za for the Za Lord. That's right.
Hey, those tokens aren't Fey.
I love it when other people get my references.
Yes. Za for the Za Lord. For sure.
Well, that appears to be the most of them.
Oh.
Then we have done as we can for the moment. Aye.
So they all start kind of surrounding the wild, buzzing around him, asking him lots of questions without waiting for answers.
Brothers and sisters. Go, free whoever else you can, and inform the rest of the Fae that the wild has returned.
One of them speaks up. Yes, Mr. the Wild, I am so grateful that you're back, but I am really scared that when I go to free someone, I am going to get captured again. So, if you would please take care of the hunters, we will gladly do your bidding.
Done.
Anyway, they start singing a song about the wild and dancing in a circle around you.
Hooray. That's fantastic.
There are a couple of ribbons in your mane now.
Oh, the wild has missed this. Good times.
Looks quite enjoyable.
It is.
But perhaps we could focus.
You do know who you are speaking to, right?
The wild not singing and dancing. A wild just standing here.
The Feywild is
wild.
just ADHD, the realm.
But wild. There is a hunt to be had. Are you not excited?
I am.
Let us get going.
Shall we on?
By the way, for Lynn, that green line I drew on the map is how the shambling mound is indicating where you should go.
Oh,
I know what that is.
Oh yeah, no, we all knew it's a shambling mound, didn't we?
I might as well reveal it.
Maker's mercy.
Figured.
I had no guesses at all, but it's fine.
Oh no, I knew that was a shambling mound. Loraphyra wouldn't, but I did.
I mean, I feel like there are so many plant monsters that it could have been. Jumping to conclusions would have been silly.
It literally could have just been
There are
movie
not
mines.
very many plants in the monster manual.
They're not.
Yeah, but I have like 30 years of D&D playing to fall back on. I know of a lot.
Valid. Also, Adam, Siren has
And how many of them were solved by speak with plants?
all of them. Siren has offered Adam bits to sing the song the Fae are singing. What do you think?
Dang.
He's a kitty cat. And he meow meow meow. And he meow meow.
The wild, he's full of style. We love the wild and he loves his cause.
Nobody said they were
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, they're not writing these things down. They're making them up.
They're like toddlers making up a song as they go.
good. Fantastic.
There
like
once was a
adults.
cat from the forest. And then it gets really dirty after that.
Oh, stars. Yeah,
They
fair
appear
enough.
to be using some kind of ABXPQR rhyming scheme, so we're just gonna.
It's Sylvan, I mean, it's fine.
Thank you for the 100-bit siren for Adam.
I'll have to write a real one for later now.
Yes, do. That would be so funny.
Okay.
He's so big and
Imagine
tall.
imagine it's like a folk song that they sing in the town to warn their kids.
All right. Shall we follow the directions that we were given?
I gesture
Yes.
toward the path laid aside by the brambles, and I tell the wild, in the absence of their predator, the prey has mistaken themselves as hunters.
They're stuck with
Wild,
a
the
big-
wild, child.
He's so big and tall.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Duke Fleeg, for the players to offset Adams.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Thank you,
It's
It's
Your
all
Grace.
all about the balance.
All right, well, Loraphyra doesn't look like she has a card, so let's do boop.
Boop. What do we got? The face. I cannot tell. Oh, yes, I have to pull it out. Oh, you will find an informant who will give you an important clue for the challenge ahead.
Who is this?
I don't know.
That's just a picture.
A face.
This is a
Jason
terrifying.
It is like not fantasy at all, which is why I'm like,
It's
who's
perfect.
this dude? Who's this drug dealer?
Hey, yo, Mr. White.
Yeah, science.
Oh my god. Okay. All right, let's
All right.
just,
I just
let's
watched
go
the
show
sequel
these-
to that show the other day, Zootopia.
Valid.
It's great.
Valid.
Utopia's good though.
It's so
Zootopia is
good.
lovely.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? No, we're stopping everything right now, Tanya. What
I've
are you
never
trying
seen Breaking Bad. I like Zootopia. I'm
Very
just saying it's good.
You get away with it this time.
This time.
Well, it sounded to me like you were implying that it wasn't good, but I'm like, it's very good.
It
It's
may
not a
just
knock
be the
on Breaking
greatest
Bad.
TV show ever made, but that's fine. Okay.
Okay,
This way,
take
right?
2.
Sure.
Oh, good. Making fun of Jesse. He's trying his hardest.
I know him only from the memes. And the memes show a very different picture of what that show's like.
I also have not watched that show, so
I never will. I don't care.
I want to. It
Um,
looks like it's interesting storytelling.
The wild is going to be sticking to the treetops and moving stealthily.
Going the long way around. All right.
Oh God, why am I in front? I should not be in front. Do not let me be in front.
I was
Stop
about
going
to
first.
ask that.
Well,
but
y'all
first I
were-
wanted to make sure that the wild was actually planning to join us. So
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Sure. I was looking up Raven stats. Adam,
They've
did
changed their-
Claudia said
their
there's
music.
3 of them?
What?
I was looking up Raven stats. Is Claudia said there were 3 of them?
3 Claudios? No.
3 hunters.
That's how many he saw.
Okay.
That's a very different sentence.
That is a different sentence. Now the Fae are singing, shh, shh, the wild's on the hunt. Shh, shh, the wild's on the hunt.
Nocturnal.
The wild
animals.
is on
They
the
come
hunt.
out at night.
Shh. It's okay. We said shh.
No. Shh. Hide in Maine. Shh.
Drausken is going to kind of step up and sort of scoot Loraphyra back.
Valid. She will let him because she's very well aware that she's not wearing much in the way of armor.
That song stuck in my head. Oh gosh.
And I'm gonna be looking, listening, smelling all the while. So whenever that would be relevant.
I'll just quietly ask Claudio to like give a little croak when we're pretty close to where the hunters are. Okay. Turn animals. They come out at night.
At this point where you are right now, Mr. the Wild, the Fae disperse from you slightly and cling to the trees and shut off their little lights.
Good. My father is Mr. the Wild.
It makes me laugh every time, Mr. the Wild. And then every time someone's like civilization, I'm like, well, I'll stay right here.
Yeah.
Off in my brain
right.
every single time.
Well, let's go have a chat with our new friends.
Should we try to make friends with them first, or at least persuade them to pursue other pursuits?
Or interrogate them for information about the Dreadlord.
Or rip them into 1,000 pieces.
No, I'm just...
And
Hey, you're not over
there.
here.
yeah, no, well, and even though he's not here, Loraphyra will just like deadpan look at Yi-Ling. I am for the quieter path. And she'll just kind of gesture in the trees toward where she last saw the Wild. Do you think he will be?
We should move faster.
Let's.
If the group is all gathered in a general sort of arrangement, Drausken will kind of step out to where he can see the hunters.
My music just changed and scared me.
Drausken is doing his best to be quiet, but not necessarily like stealthing. He's just trying to not draw undue attention.
The Wild, are you stealthing?
Yes, absolutely.
Please roll stealth.
Okay.
Okay. Please roll initiative.
Aw,
Shite.
not even a chance to talk to them. Alright, what do we do? Select.
We would have gotten half a sentence out.
If that.
It's fine. They can be interrogated once they're beaten and tied just as easily.
I got a decent initiative, you guys. It's a miracle.
Yay!
The July miracle. Christmas in July miracle.
It's July-Halloween. Jeez. How did I get the non-cleric initiative?
Just lucky, I guess.
Or not.
Oh, you have competition for worst initiative. I'm afraid you're not going to get that title so easily.
So, Minya? Also, quick pop in from the chat. Dead boy, 100 bits for the glory of the Raven Queen. When the need arises and the mother deems someone worthy, then she may hand out the card. Hashtag shenanigans. Hashtag let's do Fae bullshit.
Let's do Fae bullshit.
I am going to make that into like a sticker or something.
Yay!
I don't know how yet, but I'm going to. Although now I need to switch sticker suppliers. Thanks, Sticker Mule.
Right?
Anyway, hashtag no politics zone right now.
Okay.
Damn, that's so many initiatives, Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, that's more than 3. Claudio, can you count?
That's just all he saw. Give him a break.
That's true. It's all right. Pat, pat, pat.
The Wild, you are surprised. Loraphyra, let me look at your... You turned it off.
What did I turn off?
I had everybody's passive wisdom
22.
set up on...
22 is my passive perception.
Okay, you are not surprised. You can see several creatures hiding. I will reveal 2 more of them for you.
Oh no.
Damn, your passive is 22.
Cleric.
Scheiße. Literally double mine. I'm not very wise. Or smart.
Okay. Do they look like they have seen us? I mean, I'd be shocked if they didn't, frankly, just because we have not been being quiet.
No, you haven't. And so, no, you definitely get the sense. It's hard to say because all of their faces are covered with both hoods and masks.
Mm-hmm.
However, you can see them with weapons drawn.
Okay. That's all that I needed to know that they have their weapons drawn. Nope, that is very far.
Are these guys on the ground or are?
Yes, they are on the ground.
Okay.
All right. I will shift forward a little bit in the area. Yeah, sure, that'll do. I will point them out to Drausken so that he and Yi-Ling. I'm next to everyone. I'll point them out to my fellows, and then I would like this one to fail a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, you fling a shot at them. Now, is this a... Oh, no, you said it's a save. Okay, I'm stupid.
You're not stupid.
Here we go. Thanks.
You are not stupid. Don't do that. It's Sacred Flame.
Oh, I'm fine then.
Probably.
Hey!
With a 24, obviously you're okay.
Riddles, whatever. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I will point them out to the others and then light, like, the Sacred Flame pops next to one of them, so at the very least, there's a little bit of light to help the others see where they are, and that is the end of my turn. As I
there is that flash of light reveals the hoods. Many of them have antlers attached to their headwear, and you just see glowing green little beady eyes. Sometimes there's not just two coming from underneath the masks. None of them say anything or make a sound. This one dodges out of the way of the shot and then seems to vanish again into the darkness as they prepare their countermeasure. Yi-Ling, you are surprised. However, because of Loraphyra pointing them out, you will be able to see what she sees.
Oh, am I surprised or not surprised?
You are surprised.
No. I always forget in 5e what that means. Does that actually mean anything?
You can't take a turn this round.
Yeah, they go first regardless of initiative order.
We knew when they were there. All right. It's fine.
Yeah, a lot of people have difficulty with surprise in 5th edition, but these guys were built for this specific thing.
I will just say, I guess we are not talking to them since Loraphyra threw out an attack spell already. That's my turn. I took a turn. Talking's a free action.
All right, this one here, I'm going to what he can do. He's going to run in this direction towards the rest of you, and will
just out of range.
Go ahead and take the dash action to get just there.
Now he's in range. I will use my reaction to pull our master him. Or them.
I do not believe
you can't do that when you're surprised, can you?
No.
Fine. Fine.
Okay.
Reactions are still actions.
All right, this one.
Here's set the rules.
I don't mean to alarm you, but we have 500 bits for 1 evil inspiration going to Adam from Pro.
Thanks,
Hashtag
Pro.
love for the GM.
Pro.
Hashtag shenanigans are fun.
Does it look like he needs it?
We
Thank
can't
you
have Siren
so
and
much.
Pro ganging up on us.
Oh, sure.
we love our
Hang
guys.
up on the old man. We're used to it.
All right. This one pulls out a couple of arrows and punctures a sack with them that douses them in a yellow-green liquid. He then pulls back an arrow and fires at the wild.
Douses the arrow. I got it.
Right?
I thought he was dousing himself. I'm like, what kind of shenanigans are we doing here?
That is a miss. He fires again.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. You take 9 points of piercing damage. Please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
What?
You're good.
Man. Yay.
You're good. He sees that, and he is gonna duck back in this direction.
Who was the one? Oh, him.
All right. This one, the wild. Please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
You're good. No problem at all. The more vines and branches seem to suddenly grow from the area of the tree itself, and they begin to seem to grab at you, but your reflexes are too sharp, and you jump to another tree and dodge them entirely. Having said that, we still do create an area of entangle.
Wild's got that hometown advantage.
Oh, yeah.
And those cat-like reflexes. Hometown, home forest, homegrown advantage.
There we go.
Okay.
And we are going to go this way. I'm getting some cover from the trees.
Stop making me zoom out, Adam.
Lynn, you had a 14. You were surprised. All right. There is a lot of tree there. This one is going to move out and appear and take a shot also at the wild, but miss. And another one's going to do likewise, so I'm just going to roll that again. But that is going to be a critical hit.
Oh,
For
hang
7
on.
damage.
Yeah. Don't I have a thing for that?
Where's the one that shot at him? I apologize.
Right here.
When I would be attacked, never mind.
That's too far. Okay, never mind. I apologize.
And I
right.
was looking at my thing too, and I'm like, oh, it's
Good
when
looking
I
out.
would get
Good
hit.
looking out.
Yep.
Yeah. I gained a thing at 6th level, and I wasn't sure. I was trying to use it.
All right, now it is round 1. The wild. It is your turn.
I'm taking 7 damage from that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. That was not right.
That's a
Did you
little
change
more
it
than
to
7.
7 hit
I was
points?
gonna say.
Let's see. The first one.
So you're actually up in the tree, so the entangle does not provide difficult terrain for you. They may, because it's a 20-foot square, they may have been able to grab you from there, but since you saved initially, you're good to go. You just see the area of writhing vines below you.
Awesome. So we're gonna use our bonus action to rage as I let out a guttural roar, and we are going to rush bounding across branches to here And I've got a speed of 45, so with the rest of my movement, I'm going to jump down on this first dude.
And your claws give you a climb speed, right?
Yes, they do.
So that's perfect. Yeah, you're just running across the boughs. Much more jaguar than it is lion,
Parkour!
but it's cool.
Hardcore.
So,
Or cat port.
how high am I dropping down
Or cat.
from?
I'm gonna say 15.
All right.
So for falling effects, 10.
Cool. So, let's see. I actually wrote this down. Falling onto someone. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I thought I did. Oh.
Mass times speed equals 4.
No, if you drop on top of someone, they need to make, I think it's a DC, I want to say it's a DC 10 DC 10 dex save, or they would take half the from Tasha's on 170. Creature fallen onto must make a DC 15 dex save or be impacted. Resulting fall damage is divided evenly. Impacted creature is knocked prone.
Well, you were studying up, weren't you?
Yep,
I was.
Yeah, he's messaged me about a lot of this stuff too, which is helpful. However, they do avoid the drop.
Okay.
You can still attack.
Drop
And
down.
I definitely will. I'm gonna. There we go.
Excuse me.
Whoop, 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 whoop. So then we're just gonna let loose 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. So the 17 hits. Very good. And of course the 24 will also hit as well. And there is not a whole lot I can do about that.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
All right. You slash him on the way down, though he manages not to be crushed by your weight. And as he gets up to his feet, you leave him with another slash. And you can tell that you've drawn red blood. Whatever is under this thing is humanoid.
He gets to his feet on my turn.
He didn't fall down.
Oh, he did. That's right.
He didn't fall.
You're right. My mistake.
Okay. Loraphyra, you're up.
Okay, well, these guys are closer to me than I like them to be. So I'm going to spread my hands around me and cast Spirit Guardians. So that is as soon as I get the aura into place, I apologize.
That roll hurts.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Been there.
Yeah, mood. I need an aura. 15 feet.
Are you able to do that, or do you need me to do that?
I got it.
Okay.
And of course, I will designate all of my companions and the wee fae folk that we know to not be in danger. And I will scoot forward a little bit so I can get that second one.
Yes.
The wee free things.
They both fail. Their save is this radiant or necrotic.
Ooh. I'm good, so it'll be radiant.
Very good. Very good.
But I did have to think about that for a moment because I was like, it's much more interesting though if it's necrotic.
Well, you
But
can
they
pick. You're not bound by alignment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's
choose
cool.
necrotic just because I think that's way more interesting.
They don't have resistance either way, so it's
Valid.
just
Yeah,
it's kind of what you want.
Yeah, no. As a denizen of the Shadowfell, necrotic feels correct.
Very good. So, yeah, you summon your spirit guardians and they begin to harry the wardens that are attacking you. And you can tell that they're tearing through the bones and leathers and furs that are covering their bodies. And they're getting through, dealing some damage. Do you, is that all?
Yes, and I will once I see the damage land, I'll back up a little bit because I don't like being close to combat, and that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Yi-Ling.
Alright, I don't know much about these guys yet, so I think I'm gonna keep it simple and simply action glaive, bonus action kick. And I fixed all my unarmed strike stuff, so hopefully it will go well. That didn't go well. I don't know what their AC is though.
Yeah, so you swing your glaive at the first one, and he actually brings up a shield and blocks it.
Alright, try it. Second attack. Did that go through? I don't think that went through. Oh god, I'm getting to beach ball to death. I apologize.
It happens.
Mac attack.
Mac. Yeah.
Every time I hear that, I think of the epic rap battles of history.
Yep.
Oh boy. I don't know how long this is gonna take. Oh. Did it go?
Yay! Well,
Ooh.
Wait, was
Oh,
worth
no!
waiting for.
No, it was not.
Natural one, baby.
God dang. Why is it? Oh, it's fine. It's just Tania rolling. Don't worry about it. Unarmed strike for my bonus. Oh my god, these are all terrible.
Okay.
Oh boy.
You have a little bit of difficulty moving with this much foliage under your feet. However, your opponent is quite used to it. It'll take you a moment to get your forced legs.
Forced legs.
Drausken.
Sage.
All right.
Rosemary and time.
Well, Drausken is going to take a look at this hunter beside him and just throw himself into battle against him, starting off with an attack, and then we're also going to try and bludgeon him with my shield.
Very good. South or east?
The one to the south.
Very good.
And in particular, we are also going to use a maneuver, goading attack, as Drausken attacks him.
Very good.
So, let's start off with one-handed strike. That's not going to hit.
No, it is not. Nope.
Don't roll like me. Don't roll like me.
Just rolling like everyone right now.
Now, for a
Valid.
battle master, is the superiority dice spent on hit or on attack?
It depends on the particular maneuver, but this one is on the damage.
Oh, okay. So you're good, right?
No.
So in other words, you don't lose it? Or do
that's
you lose
That's
it?
a good question.
I don't actually know that one. I would leave that up to your discretion at this moment.
Well, I'd have to reread it. But you take a swing, it's not a hit. I assume you have another attack, though.
That would be trying to shield bash him and knock him away.
Okay, is that an athletics check on my end?
Yes.
Very good. So he gets a 22.
Oh,
I'm calling hacks. That's the second nat 20 that you've rolled. Third, I
I
think.
do not know how to hacks.
Well,
You got one of your kids to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Say, if he's
They know even
hacking,
less
I'm
than I do.
impressed.
well, apparently Drausken is going to join the rest of his merry band in flailing around against the foliage unsuccessfully.
Swing and a miss.
Though, I don't believe I actually need to hit the enemy to have the maneuver take effect.
You typically do. I will look it up.
Oh, no, you're right. It does say when you hit a creature, you may
Yep.
expend one superiority die. Which
Okay,
means
so you
I
didn't
suppose
expend.
if I didn't hit him,
Yep.
then I didn't expend it.
Then you
Wonderful.
didn't expend. Yep. That's correct.
Then in that case, Drausken will simply curse nature and all of its green blah.
Valid.
Watch it.
And
Valid.
turn.
All right. This one casts Mace. Nice. The other one also does. So even though you didn't goad them necessarily, they both attack you, Drausken.
Perfect.
But you defend yourself expertly.
Poorly.
All right. Well, in that case, then he will goad them anyway by insisting that he's trained toddlers with a better swing than them.
Whoa!
Ooh, burn.
You train toddlers?
One of them's like, we should train toddlers. That would help.
That's a great idea. This
a good
guy.
idea.
Oh, they really are evil.
Thinking.
Oh,
So
okay.
now-
Training
Untapped
starts real early in
resource.
Hobgoblin Land.
That's right.
Well, I mean.
Okay. This one is going to shoot an arrow directly at you, the wild.
All right.
So he'll take disadvantage because he's not moving. So
Andy's in melee range.
boom, he gets a 1.
SWAT.
As he fires,
Bad idea.
he is going to go ahead and yeah, he'll risk it. He's gonna move this away.
Okay. Now, can an opportunity
grapple.
attack? Awesome. I would like to try then.
Very
I
good.
love that you knew what he was going to ask.
Because he does this every game.
It's the most fun. You're right. We've all got a type.
Hashtag do the stupid thing.
Yeah, do the dumb thing.
Okay.
That's
So-
not even a dumb thing. That's the smartest play he could make.
Yeah, it is a
Just
really good play.
stay.
So he attempts to leave, but you grapple him. So he has no choice. He is going to
Athletics or acrobatics?
he is going to drop. Yeah, he already failed.
Okay.
He's going to drop the bow, draw a dagger, slash through his bag, and try to stab you.
Okay.
Oof.
Well,
I'm-
8 down to 4.
Yep. Oh,
Adam,
I can't hear you,
Adam,
Adam.
you pulled your mic
He's-
cord.
Yeah,
I think
it sounds like students are in the room or someone is.
Yeah.
oh.
Ah.
Yeah, sorry, the janitors were coming by to close
you're
up the
okay.
place.
I was like, did anyone else not hear him? Oh,
Yeah,
he's not
sorry about that,
talking to
guys.
It's fine.
Yeah, I just
All
had to
right.
let him know. Hey, I'll set the alarm. 25 hits for 8 damage, or in your case 4. However, give me a Constitution saving throw, which you pass, no problem whatsoever. Okay, he is screwed. So
You're my cuddle buddy.
oh no, I don't like that.
Bad
I
touch, bad
don't-
touch.
Bad touch.
Give me a hug.
Okay.
I love you forever hug from Pokemon.
Yes.
Ow.
Okay. This one casts a spell, and you begin to hear the crackle and screeching of wood moving against wood as they cast Barkskin on themselves.
Less bad than I thought it was going to be.
You're like, Barkskin, who cares?
Well, I play a druid, and there's a high-level spell that make the trees attack you, so I don't know what level these guys are.
Hopefully not that high level.
Hopefully not, but you know.
Okay, and they are going to move this way a little bit, and they're done. Okay, Lynn.
So she's going to sort of grumble out loud and say, "You cannot fathom how you have angered the Briars so. I should know. I asked them." And she's going to place her palm onto the soil and grip against it as the briars erupt from the earth beneath these two guys. We can do that too.
Very good.
Let me go ahead and draw that out for you. I can use the measuring tools for this. Hope this works.
So it's going to be tricky to get both the... Oh, those two. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, then that is not tricky. All
Compared
right.
to that game.
They're going to make strength
Oh, it's a strength save.
saves
My bad.
against my DC.
Okay, so I did that wrong earlier.
Nice.
I feel like
like
the wild
he-
probably would have been fine either way.
Probably more
Wow.
fine with strength.
Damn.
Jeebus.
Oh, shoot.
they got lucky.
That's 4 now. 4 bloody nat 20s.
Lucky.
In
Uh,
case
That
anyone
means-
was wondering if Adam needs help, the answer is no.
Not even a little bit.
We need help.
Yeah.
Okay, Lynn, anything else?
We're just gonna go ahead and quietly scoot this way behind Loraphyra.
Very good.
Valid.
Yeah, good idea. Okay.
Anger at the brambles, they both break out, scoots into the bushes.
Homer
this
Simpsons
one-
into them.
Yeah, I was gonna say horses. Whoop.
These two
Hi,
move slightly. This is yes, we have plenty. What does that line look like? Yeah, that's pretty clear. Okay. So, we're taking a shot at Loraphyra, but I'm missing horribly.
Quite. That one hits.
That one is a hit, however. 21, 7 points of piercing damage. Of course, the main purpose of it is to test your concentration.
Yeah, okay. Give me a second. Constitution.
Y'all got that Warcaster, right?
No,
Not yet.
but I still more than pass the DC 10.
Okay, you do take one more shot.
Okay.
They each have 2 shots.
One
So
of those
10 more
misses
damage.
very badly.
Yes, it does. And you are good. Not hard to pass those. So you maintain concentration, though not quite all of your hit points.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
Hit
We're
points
back to the
come,
wild.
Hit points come.
Back to
that's
the
cool.
wild. Electric Boogaloo.
The wild,
So,
wild, he's
we've
a big
got
dog.
him grappled.
It's catching on, guys.
I gotta write lyrics
So-
for the rest. I only have one.
We're gonna drag him up into the tree. So he's gonna come with. And
Yeah.
I'm moving half speed, so half of 45. So, and then we're gonna pitch him bodily down onto the forest floor. Can I throw him at this dude?
Yes, you can, but give me an athletics roll.
Pro.
Oh man,
We're into
whatever
wrestling.
shall I do?
Yeet a dude.
Boom!
He is duly yeeted, and he goes flying into this person. And let's see, I said it was 15 feet, right? So we're gonna take a little bit of fall. This one needs to make a dex save, which he fails.
Nice.
So they are both gonna land prone on the ground, and we're gonna take half of 2, so 1, but every little bit helps. And the main point is they are prone.
Yeah.
So, very good. You have thrown a guy into a guy, which has been a main goal of yours since coming up with this character. So,
Perfect.
if you don't already have one, you gain an inspiration point.
Yeah.
I actually did have one.
Then you get a card.
Woo!
Yeah, I like cards.
Pick a
I was
card,
waiting
any
for the
card.
Willy Wonka. You get nothing, sir.
Good day,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Good afternoon.
Okay, so that is the Wild's turn, yes?
Yes, sir.
And that will take us to Loraphyra.
Where do I grab a card?
It's above your portrait in roll 20.
Above.
Loraphyra is going to move back up the path that we came down a little ways to get the two into her circle while not being immediately in the circle of problem. And she will... Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Is it a 15, correct?
Yes.
Okay, one of them fails.
Oh, cool.
I'm just going to roll it now. I know it's supposed to be like technically on their turn, but I won't remember.
I'll take it. Give me one tick so I can... There we go. So that's 16 necrotic damage.
Okay,
on
so
that one.
So this one will take 8. Oh, not plus 8.
Takes 8, huh? Interesting.
Well, one of them saved. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I see. Got it.
There we go. This one takes 16.
Yes. And then
Okay.
I am going to cast Aid on my 3 companions who are closest to me.
Very good. Your hit point.
So that is you each, your hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5 for the duration, which is 8 hours and not concentration.
We'll go ahead and borrow the Baldur's Gate rules and say things that are like 8 hours just mean until long rest.
Love it. They're gonna chew through those hit points in no time anyway. So,
like Lord knows I'm not going to track that.
Mood, and that is the end of my turn.
So you notice that once you run into them with your spirit guardians, this one is starting to stagger, and his guard is dropping. It looks like he's going to go down really soon.
Need to finish him.
Neat.
Speaking of which, Yi-Ling!
I'm gonna
Get
do
them.
it.
Get them.
Gonna hit him.
No, it's a miss.
That's not a miss.
No, it's not.
Do I need to hit him
And
again?
with that 7 damage, he goes down.
Yeah.
Excellent. I will just step over his body and hit the other guy.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, yes.
All right, you're getting used to moving in this kind of terrain,
I'm really
And
shitty on my D10s, but...
and you give him another slice.
And then the last kickity coop. I
Uh,
don't think that
whatever
hits.
you just said is a miss.
Kickity coop, I believe.
It's fine. we like making up words on this.
The story technique passed down by my ancestors. You will respect it.
Sir.
Tales told of the destruction wrought by the Kikiti Coop.
The kickity coop is just so my agile parry is activated, so
Love it.
It's fine.
Okay, so very well done. Any movement?
I know. I'm just gonna straight boxing this guy in with Drausken.
Drausken.
All right. Well, we're going to try this again and hopefully match Yi-Ling's upgrade and
Yeah.
attack success. So, start with an attack, though we're not going to bother with the maneuver this time. And fail miserably, I assume.
That is a miss.
Well, we're still going to make a shield bash attempt to knock him. Actually, this time we're just going to knock him prone. So,
You very well may.
barely. Never underestimate my
every
ability to
little-
do poorly.
Every little bit counts.
All right, you knock him down to the ground.
Yeah.
Swing
Blam.
low, swing high, lay him out.
Swing it
Dirt
high, swing it
Antler man.
low. If it hollers,
Okay.
let it go.
On his turn, he will stand.
So rude.
Drausken's just gonna look him dead in the eye and say, "You'd have done better laying down."
That's what your mom did.
Oh! What did he say? It sounded so cool.
He said, "That's what your mom did."
Oh!
He swings at Drausken,
She.
and he hits for 13 bludgeoning damage. In addition, you are slowed.
Rude.
I did not specify, my bad. That's until the end of his next turn. Okay.
Can I get a clarification on the ruling for slow?
Half speed.
Okay.
Okay, so he is going to not stand in Spirit Guardians. And no, that's 2 attacks of opportunity.
I was gonna say that's why I placed it the way I did.
was
He's
like-
got choices to make.
Yeah, he does. He is gonna move once though, so he'll draw from you, Drausken.
Sure.
Damn, we're in a
Give me
tight
the old
spot.
shot.
Yeah,
Get
kill
him.
him. Maim him.
One of these will hit.
Yeah.
Hey.
Mm.
Ouchies. You can
Good shot.
apply a superiority die if you prefer.
Blade antler, man.
Because when you hit, you may. That's
Get
the
him.
wording, yes?
Yes.
Don't. Maim him.
Well, yeah, we're going to do a distracting strike then. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend a superiority die to distract them, giving your allies an opening.
Neener.
Go ahead and let's see. Oh no, I guess. Well, you roll a d8, right? It's a d8 right now. Yep. So 5 more damage. He is looking real bad. He's not laughing anymore, and he is what is it? Strength save, or what kind of save is it?
Distracting strike?
There's no save.
Oh,
They
there's
get
no
nothing.
save. It's just
No.
it just be like that. Got it. Okay. No, that's fine. Okay.
Drausken's actually just going to, like, slap him across the face with the sword.
After my mother.
Eyes here.
Let
boy.
you in on a little secret. You're getting older every second.
Okay. This person is also going to stand up and sees the wild, and I'm going to realize that I haven't used the mini dice I have at my disposal.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Mm-mm.
So he needs to get this lion off of him.
I'm up in the tree.
Yeah, he's aware.
Okay.
He's going to shoot you. Oh!
Oh!
Wait, he's shooting
Another
up.
critic.
He's shooting up, isn't he? Does that
Yeah,
count
he's
for
shooting.
this? Does that count to impose disadvantage?
Not in this case.
Okay.
Wow. My
Not in this
AC
case.
is
A 16
currently
would hit
16
anyway.
anyway.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be a crit.
Right.
Truth.
So take 5 whole damage, and then give me a con save.
I'm gonna.
Very, very good. I'm going to use a bit. Make a con save.
Oh.
Prostaskius.
I'm going to use my last bit. Make a con save.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Prostaskius.
Planned.
Well, we ran through all of his bits.
You
It
have
took him
inspiration
that
too.
much.
Hells.
I like
Okay.
to use one of my safety deck cards. I'm gonna play stop. I'm not feeling safe.
Guys, he said this. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. He beat me.
We don't joke about the X card.
Okay, okay.
All right.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, the Wild, you're paralyzed. But you
Oh my
get to
God.
repeat your save.
Does he fall out of the tree?
Yes, he is going to fall out of the
Sorry.
tree.
Shouldn't have said something.
Wait. Why? Like, I
Paralyzed.
still have a climb speed. I just can't move.
So when
Right.
you're standing, even just standing on the ground, like you have to constantly balance in order to not fall over, right? When you're up in a tree, even with claws out, there is still muscle control that is going to be needed. Which if you're paralyzed, you're going down.
I'm yelling timber.
all right.
Now, you are
Going
raging,
down.
which means you're still taking only half damage
Yeah.
from fall. So we're arguing about the difference of like 2.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not arguing.
Speaking of which, I rolled exactly 2. You take 1 damage.
Stars and
Just a
stones.
very mad kitty falling out of the tree.
No.
You are poisoned. You are prone. You are also paralyzed, if I can find an interesting thing for that.
I'm not
Have anything
paralyzed,
for
but
that.
I
None of these really work very
by
well.
you.
Oh, I haven't heard that song in a long time.
Paralyzed, stuck
Okay,
in
you
the
know what?
middle.
Sad face.
You got
Aw.
a face. Sad kitty.
It's cool.
Okay.
I
Oh,
got to
this
throw a
ain't-
dude at
this is
another
not
dude
good.
from a tree.
Not
We need to
good.
make
Oh,
a
wait,
set of
I'm only
custom
15.
icons just for the wild. It's all the same icons, but just with cat features.
All right. Thank you, Prostaskius, for
40
letting
years.
that poison work once. Appreciate it.
No me gusta. No me
You know
gusta.
what though? I fucked
Uh-oh.
up. I mean, I screwed up.
You can swear. This isn't the podcast.
That's right.
Just say
you
it.
You do not take the 11 piercing because I didn't have a longbow on me at the time. I
Ah.
had only a dagger, so I'm just gonna roll dagger damage real quick. All right, so
Dagger,
it
dagger,
would have
dagger,
been
dagger, dagger.
7. Well, okay, let me roll another d4. Okay, 1. So 8. You take 4 damage instead of whatever you took.
I think it was 5 before.
Oh, yeah. So you get 1 HP back.
All right, I'm back at 73.
Yeah.
That's right where I live, baby.
Oh boy.
Everyone counts.
Every little
Everyone
bit.
counts.
Okay. This one here.
These guys
is-
are just lucky Adam had those bits. That's all.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I'm saying.
And they're also lucky that I don't impose the rule that QNC does that you can only use 1 bit for a reroll. I don't care. Use them up. That's fine.
Okay, this one's gonna
The good
rush
news is the
over
wild
here.
just tanked 300 bits.
That's true.
Yeah!
That's true.
There we go.
Dane, what do you?
Bit
What's up?
tank.
No!
Okay.
What's up, Dane?
Out of curiosity, did we see the wild plummeting out of the tree?
Did we hear him?
Yeah,
Oh.
with a 14, I'm gonna say yeah, you did.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Li Ying didn't.
Yi-Ling.
Yeah, whatever.
Sorry, I made it hard for you.
I'm gonna spit all over
But
my
not really.
monitor.
It's easy. I'm just dumb.
Are,
Okay.
are we getting spit
Um,
takes on this? Because I'm here for it. Oh, hang on. We have a quick ad break. And
Oh my
I will suggest that at the end of this round, we consider taking a break.
Yes, I think that is wise.
Brilliant.
Due to the adverse.
The adverts. I apologize for everyone who can see me talking right now. I apologize for capitalism. I mean,
It's all
not
your
your
fault.
you know, I did choose to turn them on. So in fairness, it kind of is, but
Gosh
also,
darn scarcity existing.
yeah, it is what it
get,
is.
Gotta get money, get paid, man.
Twitch
Yeah.
partnership involves signing off a small piece of your soul.
You guys are getting paid?
Not.
Nice meme.
Not me.
Ad break is done. Proceed, sir.
Okay, we got the politics out of the way during break. So, anyway, this person wearing the deer skull on its face heals the hunter a little bit.
I hate it when the bad guys heal.
You're not allowed to do that. That's our thing.
Yeah.
That's our thing.
Fine if they heal.
Exactly.
It's just more to chew on.
Lynn, you're up.
All right, we're going to lurch forward, and yeah, I'm in range. I measured last turn. She's going to growl out, "You will return what you've taken!" And she's going to again grasp at the soil, and the brambles are going to explode from the earth once more. We're just going to cast it again. Got these three guys neatly lined up here.
Very nice.
Good.
Okay, that's some saves I get to make.
Hooray!
Fail. You will fail them all.
These are strengths. Oh, God.
What's the DC?
14?
It's 15.
It's 15.
Beats it.
That's
No,
one
wait.
guy. Fail.
Ah.
Fail.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yay!
2 out of 3. Get him.
Okay.
Entangle
One of them, it's technically not him, but I think they have the same score, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Tangle. And Tangle. There we go. All right. Two of them are captured in your entangle spell. One of them does manage to avoid it.
All right. And we're just going to go ahead and retreat behind Loraphyra right here.
We're just playing this like stacking game.
Shoot
That's
spell
right.
hide. Shoot spell hide.
It is a very valid technique.
We like a good strategy or good tactic or whatever.
Whatever.
Okay. This one is going to stand up because that is all you're allowed to do. And this one is going to shoot at
Do
Loraphyra.
Shoot through the trees there.
I have any cover from the tree trunk that I'm behind? This
The
thing?
tree trunk. I think that's a mushroom.
Is it?
This is a tree though, right here.
I
like a-
legitimately cannot tell.
However, somewhat irrelevant.
Because
You're within 10 feet of me.
Ah.
Oh, right. Arrows.
Missile.
It's going to hit me instead.
all right.
Thank you.
Thanks for the cursed item. Oh, look, it hit. Wonderful.
Do we have any Deadpool points?
I think we've got like 2.
Would it be cool of me to just reach out and use my reaction to do the missile snagging,
Ooh.
deflect missiles?
It would be cool, but I think you could save it for a more critical moment. I think Drausken's fine.
I mean, if you would
Also-
like to, it's fine with me.
It's fine. I'll be fine.
He's just grumping.
All right.
But if you want to do it because looks cool, that's totally understandable. Okay.
I'll save it. We're not in dire straits at the moment.
Yeah.
Anyway, he shoots a second time. And 12's a miss. All right.
Thanks, I'm sorry.
Further question.
Yeah.
Are his arrows poisoned?
No.
Okay.
No,
Good,
no, no.
good of you to check. Oh, lawful good one.
Yes, indeed. Oh, wait, I don't have that much speed.
I can't, but
Okay. All right.
Yes, no.
I know. I did the same thing. I asked if we fell out of the tree.
This one is entangled. We will switch to the short sword. And if we hit the wild, automatically crit him.
He does have disadvantage because he's restrained.
Okay, so straight roll. 6 is a miss.
Yay!
Awesome.
All right. Second attack.
Entangle.
10's a miss, I assume.
It is.
Okay, we do not get through the main, where one of the pixies had made a little net.
Yeah.
They put a dream catcher in and it caught
Aww.
All the
It is.
bows and strings and stuff hanging in his mane.
There we go.
I look like a big furry maypole.
them. Okay, in can he attempt to? Oh no, it's like an action to try to get out, isn't it?
For
It's not an
Entangle,
automatic.
I believe so. No, you have to make an effort.
They have to actually do a thing. That's
It
why it's
costs
like
your
good.
action.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very strong. It's very strong. So he spent his turn trying to attack, but the vines were grabbing at his arms, making it difficult to do it.
Yeah, that's
The
main
wild
action. Damn.
at the end of your turn, you may make a saving throw.
And is this just one save for all my conditions, or
It's for the
Arrows.
poison.
okay?
Because what it is technically is you are poisoned, and then it says while poisoned, you are paralyzed.
Gotcha.
Mm.
So in a way, yes.
Finally, we get a nat 20 on something.
Yay!
Okay.
What
Fantastic.
poison?
So it doesn't clear prone, obviously, but not getting auto crit is nice.
Fine by me.
And let's
You're gonna-
see.
Take a break.
How do I
At the
get
end.
my turn track?
Oh, that's
up?
right. That's right. I forgot that at the end of the initiative we were going to take that. So yeah, break time for now. Tiana, you want to take it?
Yep. All right, folks. We will be back in about 7 to 10 minutes. That'll be enough time for us to get up, stretch, refill our drinks, use the bathroom. I encourage you all to do the same. Please take care of yourselves. Stay hydrated, stretch, take your medication if you haven't yet, and we will be back very shortly. Thank you all. Hello, everyone, and welcome back from the break. I hope you all took the opportunity to stand up, stretch, and do all the things that you needed to in the time that we took off. And I believe we're at the start of a new round of initiative.
Yes, my mistake. We went through the wild's turn already, but other
Whatever.
than that, yes, we're at the top.
It was just
yeah,
for saves
it's just the
anyway.
wild. Who cares? Loraphyra, it's your
He wasn't
Hey.
doing anything anyway.
Me,
Oh,
I care
poison.
about him.
Anyway, back to the main character.
Whoa! No. That's
Oh,
That was fighting words.
All right.
in fairness. That's a little more
Alright.
Drausken than Loraphyra, because she's deliberately trying to not be main character.
I'm
Damn
just
it.
teasing Tiana for this being
I
Tiana's
know.
channel.
Cool.
Hit him with those con saves, so you got to deal psychic damage to him. I see.
That's
As you
right,
do.
exactly. I have to get my licks in somewhere.
How is Drausken?
Well, that guy dies.
Yay!
Because your many criticals aren't enough.
Right. How is Drausken looking?
Like an old man that just got hit by a mace in some part of his body.
If you had to quantify from 1 to about 75.
I refuse
guessing.
to engage in this thought exercise on principle. He looked
You
like he
should
got
all be able
cudgeled.
to see each other's bars.
Yeah,
Looks
he looked like he got cudgeled. He didn't
Yeah, I can see
enjoy
his
it,
bars.
but he
Yeah.
also, turned around and then slapped the dude with the longsword to the face. So
Valid.
Wait, when did that guy die?
When I smacked him with spectral ravens.
He had
right,
2 HP
spirit.
left, so there was pretty much no way.
Valid. So
Save or no
That's their
save, ravens are
side.
getting their dinner.
yeah, yeah, they go num 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 num. Cool. I am going to then use my action to drop a sacred flame on this fellow over here. So I need him to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. Dex save.
Eh. And that's about all I can do. That's the end of my turn.
Yi-Ling.
Every little bit helps.
Hey, I did deal with the one that was in front of us all, so you're all free.
Yeah,
Go for it.
Every little bit helps. I don't have to worry about an attack of opportunity because I'm going to spend a key point to do Step of the Wind to haul my ass. What were people calling me? The Russian Sonic? over to that guy and attack. Because I'm fasty fast. Oh, I forgot I had boots of speed. Whatever, next time. There's already so much going on.
For those of us that got really handy magic items.
Nice. I'm hitting this guy if it's not clear.
Listen, my magic item was handy twice.
Your magic item was clutch twice.
Mine is
Rest in
fairly
peace, Rod of Healing, but that thing is the only reason we're still here today.
true, and mine has been consistently helpful with those fucking religion checks.
All right, is that guy still up?
Yes. However, you should have rolled with initiative, or not initiative. Rolled with advantage because he is restrained.
Oh, I'll just quickly roll a 20 then, just to
Yep.
Might as well
just-
see.
get the natural.
You might as well
Nope.
see.
Okay. And
Okay.
then I get advantage on the next one then too.
That is
Nice.
correct.
Attack, extra attack. About a bing, about a oh.
And
Oh
we
yeah,
like that.
advantage.
Hold on.
Yeah. Advantage. I
And
literally
with-
just said it. I forgot.
They try to dodge your attacks, but as you come in, there's nothing they can do. And with still remaining completely silent, you slice this one through, and their head topples to the earth.
Pardon. We need the catchman. I'll just face the other guy and give him my turn.
Okay. No martial arts?
I don't know how much more things we're gonna face in this forest. So I
It's a
think that's
bonus action.
It's just a bonus
kick.
action to do it for free.
I use
Yeah.
my bonus action to use Step of the Wind.
Oh,
you're
that's right. You
You're right.
did.
You're right.
You did. Thank you.
Good honesty. Huzzah for honesty.
Yeah. It's not like you guys are doing bad. Drausken, it's your turn.
Despite the dice.
Drausken's going to look down at the dead guy in front of him, kind of glance back to Loraphyra. We do need at least one of them alive, unless you're planning to interrogate the corpse.
She'll just shrug a little and smile. Because,
Actually,
Actually,
get out
yeah,
of my
Yes.
head.
yeah. No, I actually,
Drausken doesn't know that.
well, no, actually, if I can respond, Loraphyra will say, I can.
Well, in that case,
She'll do a little curtsy, gesturing towards the still living ones.
and, well, honestly, since there's nothing else to be done for it, I guess we will go ahead and dash. Get an extra 30 out of it. And he's not, like, running. He's just kind of, like, soldiering through the underbrush. Just making his way towards this guy.
we
Swift.
have goblins don't sprint.
Quick.
We're long distance.
Quick trudging.
And that's all I got.
Nice of you to join the party, old man.
Okay, this one will spend their action attempting to get out.
Break free.
He is going to make a strength save against Entangle once more.
Did you just link it again? Oh, thank you, because I was scrolling up.
Yep.
Yeah, it has to be a strength check. It's not strength or dex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like ripping the plants
Because
out
you're
of the ground.
straining against. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you got a Hulk out
They
of
got
these.
you. You don't get any say in
It's
that
a
matter.
good-
They got you.
it's a good spell. Okay, here we go. Yup.
Oh.
That struggle as they might, they cannot break through the vines,
That's rough, buddy.
and
Stay
they
entangled, idiot.
stand there helplessly.
Oh God.
Almost like you had this coming or something.
How
You
bad
had
is
it
that
coming.
for you?
All right,
I
this
mean,
one.
it's almost like the plants are getting revenge. or
5,
something.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You went
That
a
is-
long way.
What was
That
it Lynn
is-
said?
And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. There we go.
Bye.
Running.
So we are taking the dash action. Looks like they're going to try to escape.
We've got a runner.
Hey, I remembered my boots of speed. It's fine.
Okay.
I think it's a
Lynn,
bonus action to activate them. I'm gonna double check.
Lynn is going to move 30 feet this
action.
way, putting me in line of sight of this guy. Releasing a spray of sort of dew from the palm of her hand that sort of scatters and gathers around this guy before crystallizing. As I'm going to cast Frostbite, he's going to make a Constitution saving throw.
okay. What is the range?
60 feet.
Oh, yeah, it says it. Okay. Here we go. He is rolling and fail.
That'll be 9 cold damage, and the next weapon attack he makes has disadvantage.
Okay, I'm gonna give him a little blue dot because he's chilly. Oh, okay. So you envelop him in the cold air just as Drausken is bearing down upon him. And it is now their turn. They are going to take the disengage action. Are they slowed at all?
No,
They
that's
are
no.
not.
Okay, we are moving 30 feet in this direction, and that is all we are doing. The wild.
All right. So.
You're just
We-
going to continue laying there?
We're going to stand up. Because. Gotta. So that's half, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Unless you have athletic or something. Or athlete.
So then we will move half to here. And he will take out a javelin and throw it at the runner.
So there is a lot of tree foliage between you and them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you disadvantage on the shot.
Okay.
The other runner is directly north. Is that guy
That one
concealed
is
at all?
that wouldn't be a clear shot, but we already called it, and a 13 is a miss.
Okay.
But you still have another attack, right?
That is true. So we'll throw another one.
Same person.
We'll try the other one. Why not?
Okay, that'll be a straight roll.
Damn.
Good lord.
All right.
Valid.
The wild not use javelins very much, but it seemed like a good idea at time.
That's
The
right.
wild turn done.
All right, Loraphyra.
I am going to move a little bit closer. I don't want to be too close to anything that's going on, but I do want the one that is entangled to make a dexterity saving throw against a sacred flame. And does restrain do something to dexterity saving throws? I don't remember.
I think they just fail outright.
Sweet.
They have
But
disadvantage on dex saving throws.
oh, it's just disadvantage. Okay.
Paralyze is an instant fail.
Is
Yeah.
that what that is? Okay. Either way, not good for him. 6.
All right. Takes 13 points of radiant damage.
I can't believe it. I got hit by sacred flame.
Yes! Kerblam!
The
Tell my children I died in any other way.
All right, I'll tell them you died to guiding bolt. How's that? Better?
So much better. So much. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's a
and
respectable spell.
wow!
It is. Don't say it isn't.
I mean, it
Disrespecting
is.
the sacred flame.
Look, the first kill that Andraste got was with Sacred Flame on a downed Drow assassin. So I have a special place in my heart for that spell.
Sacred flame tries.
It tries so hard. And sometimes it succeeds, like now. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay.
Did he die or?
No.
No,
he's,
just hurt.
He's just
Okay, you were just making
badly
jokes.
injured.
Just making sure it wasn't in character.
Sorry, I make too many jokes for this horror game. Go ahead, Yi-Ling.
You need levity.
Well,
Yeah.
time to finish this person off. Nope. Why am I
That's it.
rolling at disadvantage or advantage? No, sorry.
Because
Well,
they're
you should be rolling at advantage because they're restrained.
Oh, I was rolling at advantage. So
Yeah.
the first one didn't hit, but the second one did.
Yes, that is correct.
12 slashing damage. Are they still up?
They are still up.
Oh, you're a tough one. All right. Kick to the face.
and then I kick her, sir.
Nice.
21.
Last
course.
draw?
Roll it again just in case you crit.
Oh, why wasn't that one set at advantage? I don't know. Roll 20.
Because you're a goober. All right, so we take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And they're just like, at this point, I'm going to say they just slump in the brambles. It looks like you've knocked them out.
This one seems to be knocked out. Just, if we need a prisoner or something. Then I will. That's it. That's all I got. That was action and bonus action. Unless. No, because I already used my bonus action. Never mind.
Okay,
Continue.
Drausken.
Drausken is watching as these two are like breaking into the underbrush, and he just kind of like and stops, sort of analyzes what's going on. And I have a question.
Uh-oh.
I have this pipe that says that I can use the help action as long as the ally I'm helping is within 30 feet of me.
That's right.
So does that mean that I can use the help action on the wild to give him advantage on his attack roll when he gets to the enemy?
So I think help makes specific conditions for attacking that have to do with a creature being within a certain range. Did you happen to look at help before asking?
I did not know.
Okay, I'm gonna look at it real quick. Because unless I'm misreading it, the only reason I know anything about help is because I played a mastermind briefly.
That was in my game.
Yep, that's why I said briefly.
Ah!
I mean,
That's the
version of
secret
help is
ingredient,
highly
and
modified.
I ran
so...
that game for a long time. That was my longest campaign. That was like over a year.
A year isn't
Which is a
brief,
lot for
Adam.
me.
A year isn't brief. Like, I would invite you to look at how long this campaign's supposed to be.
This campaign's definitely going to go longer than I intend.
Okay.
Because that's
So-
my big problem.
So help is intended to be used against a target rather than an ally. But as per the item and as per certain class abilities, you can use it to, where does it say here?
It says, alternatively, you can aid a friendly creature in attacking a creature within 5 feet of you.
Right.
You feint, distract the target, or in some other way, team up to make your allies' attack more effective. So, I'll say yes, but it will cost you an inspiration point. Because essentially you're going to rule of cool it.
Well, I'm trying to get a feel for how exactly this modified version of the ability works anyway. So,
Yeah, so normally you have to be within 5 feet of somebody to help them.
Help them line up the javelin.
If it is anything like the Mastermind's ability, then that range increases to 30 feet.
Yeah, so you have an effective increased range of using help. It doesn't necessarily change the range of someone's attack, or your ability to assist them with that. Having said that, if you want to assist the wild in doing a javelin attack, I'll say that's okay. But you said specifically him running up and getting them, right? So, in that case, I would say we are bending rules, right? In which case, I would say let's take a an inspiration point to do.
well, I mean, it's not a huge deal. I can still move the 30 feet to get back in range of this guy over here. I was just trying to figure out what the limitations of this modified version of the rule were.
We
Very
can
good.
go over it later.
Drausken will simply trudge after this guy over here, grumbling to himself the whole way. You're gonna run, are you? You're gonna make me chase you through the friggin' woods.
Too old for this.
The begrudgingly trudging curmudgeon.
I'm
Very nice,
sorry,
very nice.
what?
Begrudgingly
The
trudging
big-
curmudgeon.
Yeah.
What's difficult about that?
That was
Oh.
a
Be on a
fantastic
shirt.
sentence. Well done.
In either
Have an
way,
inspiration point.
Drausken will begrudgingly trudge his curmudgeonly ass over to this guy. And I believe try to lay him out. So. Make our attack roll here. $16?
Yes.
Great. And then we will go for the shield bash to try and knock him on his ass.
Your shield bash misses because he falls down to the ground.
Okay.
That's why he was running.
Oh, wow.
So you cut him down before he can get very far. And you have stopped a runner.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, in that case, then Drausken is just going to point out the other runner and be like, "Over there, cut him down."
Drausken, for free, give me a perception roll.
Yes, sir. Apparently, just not a thing.
Actually, 10 is fine. As you look, they are passing right by another trapped Fae.
Oh, great.
Right there. Okay. Not much, but it's something.
I'll take it.
This one is, as I said before, unconscious, so they dream of large women. Okay, this
Good.
one is going to Fifth edition means I get to run diagonal. Okay. So, you're dashing and gone.
And bye.
I told you to stop making me zoom out.
It's gone. Off the top of the
Ah.
map.
No.
What? Oh,
I
come
can
on.
catch
The
it.
wild can catch him.
You can do some survival checks to maybe track them down later. But for now, we are moving on. Lynn.
Well, we can go. Lynn's actually pretty fast on her feet, all things considering. So she catches up here, realizes that the other one has gotten away, and she's going to take a knee, observing this guy over here. And I guess using Druidcraft, she opens her palm, and there's a handful of rosemary seeds. Florian's favorite. She holds it out to where her companion can take perch and get a snack, probably on top of her hat. And I want to gesture to this guy down here and say, take his scent, find them all.
Okay, let me see. What was the name of your raven again?
Florian. He gets
Florian.
advantage on survival checks to track targets, provided he's introduced to their scent.
Yep, that is precisely what he is for. So
Nice.
well done. He will go and do that. So we can absolutely chase characters that have left the map. However, they will leave initiative. So it'll have to be a after initiative thing, which can totally happen. But I don't like to do things where we're measuring squares that could exist, even though we don't see any terrain, right?
Yeah.
So I just want to avoid that problem.
Valid.
You don't want to do an exploration activity while in initiative order.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah. So Lynn, excellent work using your raven. Don't. I know you all thought it. Okay. The wild.
What did
No
we
idea
think?
what you're talking about.
Okay,
Apparently
maybe
none
not.
of us thought it.
Apparently none of you did. Apparently it was just me.
Now I require you to say what it was.
Well, he won't have to. He's cast that to the chat. They will do so and do something.
Yeah.
Valid.
We'll read up on it later.
Actually, the only one I think left in initiative is the one that's unconscious, right?
I
So
believe that is correct.
that
so.
will bring initiative to a close.
And are they stable and unconscious?
Well, they've been stabbed a couple of times, so if they get left there long enough, they will bleed out. But you have time.
Okay, well,
I'd like to get Drausken's attention for just a second. And I'm going
Aye.
to point out, did you notice where they fled?
Hey, it's right off that direction. Looks like he was trying to find some secret hidden pathway or something of some such.
What hunter flees further into the woods?
Well, one that's familiar with the terrain, or one that has a camp that he can retreat to.
These are not the sort of woods where one pitches a home. I fear something is amiss.
Welcome to the domains of Dreadlax.
Okay.
To help this guy, he's bleeding, and that's not what I do.
I will move up a little closer. Just close enough to be interesting, and from here, use Spare the Dying as a Grave Domain cleric. So he's stable. If you wish to slap him awake, you may do so.
I will wait for everyone to gather around because I'm not even sure what I want to ask him. Although, does anyone want me to run after that other one? Because I can do that.
We will find him.
I think that this is a poor place for one person to go off on their own, unless it's our cat friend.
This is a very good point. I will stay here.
The wild could chase it down.
Would you like to do that?
Yes.
Get it.
Okay.
Fetch kitty.
Please make a survival check at advantage as you have Florian's assistance.
Yeah.
Is he announcing his intent to do this?
I thought he just said that.
I mean, he's having to charge past, like, most of us.
Well, I'm not
yeah.
with the rest of the group, so...
Oh, yeah. Good point.
I was gonna ask if I hear the fae making noise behind me. Then I can go get with my glaive and free it.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, little one. Off you go.
Yay!
Pip, pip, Judio.
All right. The wild, you got a 14. It takes you quite a while to catch up to them. But you are much more familiar with these woods than they are, and they did not have a secret base. They were just trying to get away from death. So
no one can escape death.
No one can escape.
So by the time they were exhausted and taking a rest, you were able to sneak up on him. What was your intent to do once you had caught them?
Honestly, it would have been to just take him out.
Very good. You see him
Distract, you say?
leaning against a tree, panting heavily. You are low in the brambles and the grass. What do you do?
He's leaned up against a tree, so I'll sneak around behind him and come out from behind the trunk of the tree and just grab him and then run up the tree with him so that I'm outside of frame, and then you just see kicking feet and screaming and then lots of red just coming down, channeling some cocaine bear energy on that one.
That was just what I was imagining. Amazing. All right.
Oh God! Oh God!
That is the first time you hear any of them scream, but that is, you can all hear it from a distance as it echoes through the trees and causes the birds to leave their nesting places.
Oh, let that be a lesson to you.
I mean, he can't learn much of anything.
No.
So while the wild is out doing that, the rest of you can interrogate this guy or whatever you want to do. So, Drausken, what do you want to do?
Oh, well, the first thing I was going to do is let this fae out of their net. Assuming I did that and I got back to the rest of the group.
Thank you.
Probably just interrogate the guy.
Well, he is leaning against the entangle, which at this point has ended as a spell, so it's just sort of locked in place, holding their arms out to the sides helplessly, and there are a couple of coils under their chin.
Are we able to unmask them and unhood them? Get a look at what we're dealing with here?
You pull back the hood and you see a wooden mask underneath. You tear it off and you see the face of a woman. And she looks groggy and hurt, not all together there, but they begin to wake up and look at you. You see a smear of black paint across their eyes, as well as a swelling cheek and some missing teeth.
Well, good morning. We have some questions for you.
She doesn't respond except for to tilt her head back slightly and give me a perception check.
Oh no.
You notice that one of her eyes is markedly larger than the other. And the iris is of a different hue.
I don't know that Drausken would know what that means.
Well, feel free to roll Arcana.
Okay.
This is one ugly chick.
You are one ugly.
Wow. Rude.
Yeah.
Megalina, Megalina.
After beating the hell out of him, that's the
Does
main
she
part.
does she appear to be like human or elf or half elf or any other humanoid that we would?
Human.
You don't want to talk. That's fine. Why did you attack us?
You were approaching our camp. We fought you first.
They did what first?
Fought.
They fought us first?
Yes. We saw the beast with you crawling through the boughs. We would not wait to see your intent.
Well, that's unfortunate because now your camp is dead.
So it is. You have prevailed.
Who are you?
My name is Monarch.
And why are you trapping the Fae?
I was bid to by mother.
Does your mother run the camp?
Not my mother. Mother.
I don't follow.
An honorific, most likely.
I expect as much.
There's no need to mock. You've already defeated me.
Not mocking you. I'm learning.
This mother is the leader of your camp.
Aye. Not of our camp. Of everyone in Victal.
Everyone? They are the lord of this land, you might say.
She is not a lord. She is our goddess. Whatever you do to me, she will punish you for your blasphemy, and not even your ignorance will save you.
Sounds fair. Loraphyra, a word.
Aye.
He's gonna step away from the downed hunter.
Hold on. Ad
I'll
break. I know.
Dane.
I'm sorry.
I know it's not. It's fine. It is what
Dane,
it is.
just to let you know, you're breathing a bit hard into your mic. It's picking you up on there.
Yeah,
I got that, thank
I
you.
pinged him in the Discord.
All right.
Trying to be aware of that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool.
He's an old man. He's trying to breathe, you know?
It's more the hard size is when that happens.
Gotcha. All right.
Um,
Noted. Thank you.
You're welcome. Ad break done. Loraphyra will follow Drausken, where he's leading. You were saying something,
Just
Tanya?
a couple feet off to the
Oh.
side.
I was just gonna say Yi-Ling will stay and stand guard over
By
Mona.
by the way,
Yeah.
during this time, the wild is coming back. I'm not sure how long that'll take.
Mona.
Let's pronounce Mona.
Mona.
Silent T, whatever. Gotta the French spelling.
So yeah, Drausken's gonna kind of pull Loraphyra off to the side. Does this mother sound like our target?
Oh, yes. I would. This sounds exactly like the sort of person that we are here to find, not just a leader, but a goddess. Sounds exactly like what we're looking for.
We'll have to see if the wild knows anything more about this figure.
I would be interested because I know he had as little to do with civilization as possible in his time here, but I wonder if stories of Mother got that far.
Especially if she, in particular, is having these hunters attack the Fae now that the wild is out of the picture. Seems
Aye.
that they might have been at odds, even if he wasn't aware of it.
Well, there's much our friend was not necessarily aware of.
I don't know how much more we're going to get out of the prisoner. What is your impression? She seems brainwashed, absolutely devoted to this mother.
I agree. I think that if we let her go, she will cause more problems for us. And that is not something we can afford.
That's unfortunate. I am unfond of executing prisoners.
I will do it if you need me to.
I don't need you to do anything, but I
If you would-
agree.
if you
it
would
might
prefer.
be for the best.
Aye. It is an unfortunate turn of events, but we did at least get some more information. We know what our target is known as, at least. That's something.
You said you could interrogate the dead. Do you think you might be able to glean some more information out of the others?
Come up with 5 very pointed questions, and I can cast a spell to do so.
I'll see what I can do.
I cannot imagine you have difficulty with pointed questions.
With that, Drausken is going to excuse himself to one of the large pumpkin-looking objects and produce his pipe and just take a load off of his feet for a minute.
Very well.
Yi-Ling is going to ask Mona, what can you tell us about this mother so that we might not blaspheme again?
Go to Victal. There you will be in her presence. If you wish to be absolved of your sins, you can pay homage to her. Perhaps, if you're fortunate, you might even be chosen.
So for what?
The tithe.
The tithe to whom?
To Mother, obviously.
See. What is involved in this tithe?
Mother chooses one of us, her children, and they're taken for the benefit of the community, the blessings of our crops and our livestock, and we maintain the order of our way of life.
Is sacrifice?
Yes, yes, it is a sacrifice one is honored to make.
See. How many are offered in this tithe?
Only one. At
How
the
often?
height of every season.
Let's see. Seem like you love your mother very much. Or, sorry, the mother, not your mother.
Oh, I love her too.
That's good. You say she rules over Victal? We are new. What can you tell us about Victal?
It is really the only place worth mentioning. But Dictal is her village, it's our village. It's where we all live together in peace and harmony.
Seems like a great achievement.
So you say, but why have you encroached upon the woods? Why take the captives?
I don't know. That's just what Mother wanted. I don't question what she asked for, I just do it.
And Mother is at odds with the wild in particular, or just anyone who lives in the woods?
Everything belongs to Mother. But she affords many of the wild things their freedom. And if she decides that she must take something, that is her right. And it is my duty to carry it out.
What you said when you saw us with, you called him the wild thing. That is why you decided to attack first. For asking questions. Is he your enemy?
I saw a great beast in the trees looking to pounce down upon us. Merely reacted.
Ah. That is understandable.
We had no quarrel with you, but you're armed. We don't know you. You're outside the boundaries.
As I said, we are new here, so we do not know any of the rules or the boundaries. Or of Mother.
If you go to Victal, you could be absolved of your sins.
I would have to discuss that with my companions, but we will take it into consideration. Especially if she is as merciful as you claim.
I am weak. I cannot stay awake much longer.
Fortunately, I Hickley cannot do anything about that.
Can I ask, are you going to kill me?
Yi-Ling pauses for a second, unsure if she should be honest or not, but Mana has told them a lot of things, so.
I'm actually gonna speak up, just listening out for the rustling of leaves. And I say, that's not for us to decide. You tread in his domain now.
Whose domain?
The wild has returned to the woods.
And as he says that, I'm gonna come crashing
Yeah!
out of the freaking superhero landing right into the dirt next to the prisoner.
That works for me, man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Wow. I do not think everything.
Outside of your home.
She is shaking with terror. Sweat is pouring down her face. And she closes her eyes and looks away.
The wild looks at her, and his every instinct is, it's lunchtime. This is great. This is fantastic. But he also knows there are softer stomachs amongst them. So he waits a second and looks at each of them to see at the party to see if there are any strong objections.
So as you are all looking at the wild, his fur is bathed in crimson.
Yeah. When he looks at Loraphyra, she'll just nod a little bit. Effectively telling him, I'm not holding your leash.
So he lifts him up by the lapels and just tears her throat out.
It is a grisly sight to behold, but she does not live long.
Sort of flinches from the splashback.
And then
Blood pours all over the ground underneath. And you can see vines reaching out and moving underneath your feet. And the blood stops pooling and it begins to drain. And Lynn, as you look back, the other bodies are being slowly dragged towards the mound.
May the Raven Queen take you to something better. No, I'm not.
The soil takes back what it is owed.
And the wild just basically consumes every part of the body that he can. You know, waste not, want not, be hungry not.
All right. You devour her corpse. And
Loraphyra will go and sit next to Drausken on the mushroom thing. And just watch, chin cupped in her hand.
Drausken is not watching the show. He's kind of like facing off, looking kind of in the middle distance off into the forest. Just working on his pipe. Kind of turns a little bit back towards her. Messy business, that. Not entirely sure it was necessary, but...
Well, wild things are very often messy.
Indeed. But this is his realm.
'Tis.
I'm not going to tell him how to manage his affairs.
Oh, I will if I find it necessary, but I don't find it necessary at this moment.
Yi-Ling does watch out of respect for Mona. But she says nothing, is just silent. She puts her glaive back in its sling.
How long would you say this whole post-combat ordeal has taken?
How long have we been talking?
Does the old man need a short rest?
Wouldn't be a bad idea if we're half, or most of the way there, but if it's only been a couple minutes, there's no sense in wasting daylight. Or moonlight, I guess. It is the middle of the night.
Oops. Didn't mean to move the earth.
Done that before. It's even better when you've built walls and windows and stuff, and then you move the map and nothing is
No
correct.
good.
Now you've done it. Now the entire forest is after you.
The earth moved. For whom the bell tolls a reference.
That's not for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee.
That sounds like something Loraphyra should drop on someone at some point.
I need to learn Toll the Dead before I can use that one. Because that is, you're correct. That is absolutely something that she would say, but...
So, are we planning to hang out here for some time, or are we packing up our stuff and heading out to see what we can see?
If we think that I'll put it to the group. With the threat currently eliminated and all of the problems currently contained, is it advantageous for us to take a moment to rest and recover, or should we press on?
The wild need to take nap.
We have some questions for you, actually.
The huntress spoke of her town, Victal,
Village.
even with some confidence that they would see us forgiven and absolved. Their mother, she spoke of, wields tyranny, masquerading as love.
Well, I do not seek forgiveness from any lady but mine.
I have seen the mother's dealings. At times, take people, give them beasts. Monsters, not beasts. Her creatures. Not a hunt. Just a trick. Mother's area is the village. She does not come into the forest. I kept the villagers out of the forest. They should not be here.
And
This
yet,
is the Fae's domain. This is my domain. Why
of
they
which-
come here, I do not know, but I do not like.
Speaking of which, these hunters are gone. Perhaps you should let your Fae friends know. They said they were keen to help when the hunters were dispersed.
Little ones, the hunters are dead.
So-
You are free.
Here comes a whole bunch of Fae over here.
oh hell!
The whole gaggle.
Look, there's so many. They're so cute.
And while they do that, the wild will sit down, just in a reasonably comfortable spot, and kind of let him land all over him if he needs to,
My social anxiety.
and And as he's doing that, he takes out like a water skin and starts pouring it on his mane and on his face. And he starts going like this on his face. And he starts going like this and trying to get all the blood and gore off his face and out of his mane. And as he's doing that kind of fastidiously, then you'll see him kind of reach into his bag and pull out that box that he pulled the mirror out of before, and he takes out this wooden kind of widely toothed comb, and he starts combing out his all the parts of his mane and like cleaning himself up. And
You are
he's
not
at that-
alone, as the Fae are joining in, taking good care of their champion. The pixies are, getting debris and crap out of your hair. They're helping to groom you and make sure you're okay and tend to your wounds. The fairies are they're gathering up other things that have been dropped in the area, and the little fairy dragons are lapping up the blood in your fur that you can't reach.
This called symbiotic relationship.
It's a mosquito.
One of
Only
them
if they're really consuming it and not just cleaning it.
One of them
The
flies
wild not judge.
over to Loraphyra. Hello, my name's Carrot.
Hello, Carrot.
That's a good Fae name.
I am
like that.
Loraphyra.
Well, the wild looks very busy, but you're one of his friends, so I thought, can you help us find one last of our companions who we couldn't quite get?
Do you have a notion of where this friend is? What direction?
They're by the tree covered in webs. We can't get too close because there are big spiders. But if we leave them there too long, they become spider food.
True enough. She'll slide off of the mushroom. At least one other person should come with me. Yi-Ling, if you wish, or Drausken.
No, yes.
I'll go. I'll go.
I'll mind the camp. Have fun.
Appreciated. Yeah, for a given value thereof.
Alright, you
points
boys
at the
don't get
tree
in
in
too
this
much
direction.
trouble.
You both talked over each other, what?
I just said you boys don't get in too much trouble.
Ha!
And then he said the thing was over here.
Cool. So I think the three women are heading off toward
A scary web trunk tree thing.
mm-hmm.
Yep, that
Yeah.
tracks.
And Loraphyra will call Grim back with a little dangled piece of dried meat over her shoulder.
The beak appears first before everything else as it snaps down on the meat, and
Your
then the rest
pocket
of them swirls into existence.
Scritch the feathers, and then ask him to go scout in and around the webbed area. Be careful, but there appears to be another of the little shiny folk inside there. Thank
And
you.
he takes off.
I love that you just have pocket jerky.
Gotta keep the ravens happy, man.
Raven snackies, little raven treat.
Little snackies.
So when he comes back, you are informed of the location of the missing fairy, and you now can see it on the map.
Okay. I will-
They also warn you that there are many spiders within the hollow of the tree, and the webs are touching the same net that the fairy is trapped in.
Oh, that's not that far.
You have something for that distance?
Rental penguin is.
Hi,
Yes.
Rental Penguin. Welcome, my friend. Welcome with your raid. Thank you so much for entrusting your community to us. We're playing D&D. We just finished a fight, and now we're freeing little fae folk from nets.
And spiders.
And spoders. Hello, welcome.
Hi.
That's not too bad.
Did Lynn have an idea for freeing from a distance, or?
No, of course. I'm a gardener.
Of course, I should have. I should have guessed. Just tell us if you need us, I suppose.
Ellen just kind of matter-of-factly makes her way to the trunk.
You can see the large webs covering the hollow of that tree, and you can tell that they're all connected. The wrong jostle against one of these webs could send vibrations throughout the entire network, alarming them to your position and possibly rousing the hungry arachnids within. The fairy happens to notice you and starts to struggle.
Oh, scheiße.
And help me, I'm trapped.
Little friend, do not struggle. If you do, the spiders will come. Be very still.
Roll intimidate.
Is that an intimidate? Am I trying to be intimidating?
You sounded nice to
I
me.
was trying to
I
persuade
thought
them.
it was persuade.
You were informing them of the impending threat of spider consumption.
I will say you were appealing to their fear, but you were saying it in a nice way. So
I mean, it doesn't make a difference. They're the same, but I wasn't trying to be mean.
No. But I think you're trying to get them to. Let's put it this way: when my kids would run out into the street, I was barking at them.
That parent voice, yes.
You know what I mean? So it's like I'm not trying to like terrify you, but I want you to stop.
Valid.
Right? You may choose whatever that looks like. So you call out to them, but they keep panicking.
I don't do it fast.
I don't think we have much time.
What is the cage being suspended by?
So this is a sticky net that has been shot essentially at this one, and now they are stuck to the trunk. Whereas some of the others were suspended from trees. This one is splat right up against the bark.
What's done is done. Lynn is going to step up to this root here and carefully and measuredly, with each of her clawed fingertips, just kind of gently, step after step, climb up the side of the tree. She has a climb speed.
Very good. Give
Actually,
me
she has better.
What the shit?
Give me a stealth roll, if you please.
Druids.
Could I instead prepare a spell?
Oh, the Jiangshi thing. Nice.
I see. So, spiders begin to emerge, and you see one massive spider appear from behind, as well as several swarms pouring out.
Oh, son of a gun.
And then you cast the animal friendship on it. Let's see.
It's gotta beat my DC with a wisdom save.
Okay.
Assuming intelligence 4 or lower.
Right. Okay. I have a lot of things in my library right now. So I've got to find these. Here we go. Oh, that's a regular spider.
You can use that,
Okay.
that's fine.
Yep. We are amply stupid. So that works. And you said a wisdom save?
That's the tagline of this
Yes.
campaign.
Nice.
Boom.
Okay.
Friends?
Spider be friend.
So, Lynn releases a sort of a pacifying fragrance from the palm of her hand. Fresh hibiscus calms the nerves.
It lets out a chitter and a screech, and the smaller ones, the smaller spiders, stop approaching. And then it slowly starts to make its way towards the fairy, as it does. It's not trying to threaten you, it just wants the food.
Rabbit, run!
Oh no.
Actually, you know what? Yi-Ling can just say that character. Grab it, then run!
Well, hold on. I'm gonna reach into my bag. I'm going to lay out 10 of my 5 days worth of rations. We're gonna give it some dried fruit. For it and its brood.
Google.
Yep.
How much spiders like fruit?
Do spiders eat fruit? Question mark. Not only do harvestmen and spiders feed on fruit pulp, but they also feed on the fruit's most inner parts, the seeds, and more frequently, their appendages.
Omnivore.
And just like that, we've become an educational.
Good old edutainment.
Yeah.
So
Don't think I've got a tab open with all sorts of gardening stuff on the side.
So all of the little swarmlings and the larger spider begin to gobble up and eat the things that you're leaving on the ground. However, they're making their way towards the fairy. What you've effectively done is bought yourself some time.
Grab, run.
Yeah, if we're not in initiative yet.
If you want to act, go ahead. We're not really doing initiative yet.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
click my heels, activate my boots of speed, and run back and grab one of the bows and quivers of one of the fallen people.
Yeah.
And then come back and just have it ready to go.
I mean, I've got shears.
Arrow knocked.
While you are gathering that up, you also find a small violet-colored vial on the ground.
Right, have Lynn examine this later.
Okay.
Put it in my pocket.
I drink it immediately.
I'm not you, man.
I was hoping I'd rubbed off on somebody.
Loraphyra, is there anything
Fantastic.
that you want to do while this is happening?
Um,
Or are you watching Lynn play this out?
I'm watching Lynn play this out. I'm waiting to see how this plays out because so far she seems to be making progress. And if that stops being the case, then I have ideas.
Okay, so Lynn, what is the next move?
Well, I've got hand shears. I am a practiced hand at this. I would like to use my florist's kit to cut the fairy out of the webs.
Okay. So, give me a tool check using dexterity. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, good enough. It's not that complicated. You snip through the webbing, and the fairy is happy to do the rest of the work for you as it flutters off past your head. Thank you. And joins the others. And without skipping a beat, joins into the chorus. The wild.
Big and tall.
He's a big and
Save us
tall.
all.
Hey, that's good. We really love him because we are very small.
Perfect.
And the spiders hungrily eat, and then they get sleepy, and they go to Betty Bye.
Go take a nap.
See? All animals get food comas. It's fine.
But tryptophan in that dried fruit, I guess.
Right?
You know, like you do.
I don't know.
Or in those villagers. It's really around in everything.
You're not
People.
wrong, but I
Fruit.
kind of hate that you might be right.
Lynn, the little fairy that you just saved, flies over to you. Hi, before I forget, I saw that you have a paper thing hanging from your hat. So I thought you might like this as a thank you.
Oh, what could this be?
Please roll a d6.
Yi-Ling will deactivate her boots.
Prezzies.
Okay. A 4.
Now, Tiana, the question is, should he accept that from the Fae?
It is in return for services rendered, so the Fae is currently in their debt. So yes, actually, or else the
Fair
Fae would
enough.
owe them a larger debt.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, because the whole thing is you don't accept gifts from the Fae, but if it's a payment for services rendered, then yes.
Hmm.
What you get? What you get?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, I love that.
Well, nothing about that sounds good.
Is that a memento?
In this case, it is not a memento.
It's just a piece of a poem.
Yeah, it's probably worthless. You should just throw it away.
Fucking dare.
And otherwise, this is a very deep cut for anyone who is in the know.
It sounds vaguely familiar, but I can't place it. Sounds very children's book though.
It does a little bit, yeah. Anyway, you get a little strip of parchment with that written on.
I'm just gonna guess it's from Elden Ring.
It's not. It is a reference
For
to
what?
D&D lore.
Oh, interesting.
8 snakes sneak under 8 bats screaming.
Even as you say that, you feel a chill and your hair stands on end.
Ruh-roh.
Am I close enough to have heard her say that?
Yeah, you're right there.
Does that sound familiar to me at all?
Give me a history check, DC 25.
Oh, can I also, maybe?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to make it.
Oh!
Theoretically, I can make it because my history is a 7. A plus 7.
You know,
Oh, I couldn't have made that. Never mind. But you
So,
Fun to
still,
try.
a 22 will get you something.
I was going to say, no one has ever given me the opportunity to do this because you guys just immediately roll. But I can use guidance.
Well, you're
Valid.
too far away. You're not there with us.
Oh, I have
Can
guidance
the
too.
wild
Does
make roll? Maybe the wild know.
I have guidance as well, but this was after the fact, so.
Yes.
Next time.
Next time. Yeah, you have to call the guidance before the roll.
Valid.
I have to have an opportunity to.
This is a
Put
fragment.
that in your pipe and smoke it.
It's literally from my pipe.
I love that. Sorry, continue.
It's all right. So you recognize it as Fae in nature. It is part of a larger poem, and you're almost certain you've heard something at least like it before. And if your memory serves, you believe it is one part of 6.
All right. I will mention that to Lynn. It feels like there's power to that, and there's 5 more parts. Might be worth keeping an eye out for them.
Powerful poetry. Who would have thought?
I mean, what are spells but poems?
I do not know anything about spells.
I
So,
do.
I guess I am learning now.
It's, you learn swiftly.
Words hold great power where I am from.
I think they hold great power everywhere.
Words shape intentions.
So, kind of swallowing whatever dreadful thought she may have crossed her mind, she's going to roll up the little parchment, tuck it away, and give the fairies a polite nod and say, I'm grateful. I'm always glad to help.
Well, we think you are friends of the wild and are therefore neat. Also, thank you for saving my life. I'm Clove.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Clove. I'm Lynn. The other fairies were saying my name is too short. Is that really a thing here?
What? Oh, no, we just like making fun of people.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
Would you like a new name? I could give you
No,
one.
no, my lady would forbid it.
Oh.
My best friend over there, her name's Mary Toes. Would you like to be Mary Toes?
I can't. I couldn't. My lady would not allow it.
That fairy dragon over there is named Persimmon. Persimmon. No?
Chris, it looks like your
You offer-
avatar likes that idea.
Look at that little smile. He's like, yeah, persimmon.
That one over there, that's Speedy Wink. And that one
I like
there
that
is
one.
Winterfig.
Lots of
Your-
food
That and
names.
1,000.
Your offer is kind, but I must decline.
Yep, suit yourself. Lynn.
Yeah.
Oh, just kidding. Thank you for saving my life.
And Loraphyra will look over at Lynn. It's a good name, Lynn.
Thank you.
So, are you going to help us? Are you going to help the rest of us that have been captured? Are
There
you
are
go-
more of you?
Well, of course. We're many.
Oh my goodness.
You haven't been here the other times that we've been hunted down and taken.
How many times has it happened since the wild fell?
I don't know. I ran out of fingers.
What do you know of Mother?
Oh, she is an evil, horrible thing, but very powerful.
What is she exactly? Do you know?
Well, the hunters say that she's a goddess.
Yes, well, somehow I doubt that. But would
Oh.
you agree?
I get the sense that not everything is as it seems, and I don't think that there's anything divine about what's happening over there in the civilization. So, hey, everyone, listen. We should help. We should do something. We are all very cowardly. It's true. We don't want to fight. We don't want to be in danger. We faint at the sight of blood sometimes. We run and hide. Where was I going? Oh, yes. But we should help them because they're brave and they are friends with the wild. I think we should do it. I think we should give it to them. You know, it. And they all mumble to each other. And finally,
Rabble.
they all start to nod. Yes, we should do that. We should do that. And they, one of them disappears for a few moments before returning, carrying something with them. This is the most prized magical thing that we have found in all of the forest. We have been waiting for a champion to come here and to give it to us. Perhaps you could be our champions. And so we give to you our greatest treasure.
Shiny rock.
Ooh,
Oh,
unicorn.
Oh no! Oh, amazing.
Teleport.
Yeah, but only 4 people.
wow.
Mm.
A mile away. Ooh. Yeah, but me and the wild are fast, so the rest of you go, and then we'll run after
Right.
you.
I'll catch up.
Yeah.
A mile is still a mile.
Yeah, Miles still a ways.
No, I could do
Wow.
a 10-minute mile at double speed, sure. Easy.
For how long?
My boots of speed last
Not
for 10
matter.
minutes, so I can go 90 feet.
Oh yeah, if you have
And if
boots
I'm
of speed,
dashing, that's 180, man. It's nothing. It's nothing to me.
yeah, that would be like 3 minutes.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
more in terms of endurance, but you know.
Yeah, you know,
Mike-
con checks.
You know how much
Mike-
constitution she has?
Yeah. Claudio helped me with all the con.
That is fair. You stole all of the con I wanted.
Ooh,
Removes all
Check-
diseases and neutralizes all poisons. Also, that's cool.
Yeah,
Where was
that's
this a minute
healing.
ago?
Are you still poisoned? No, you saved.
No, he saved.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he'd still be paralyzed.
Right.
he was poisoned for like exactly 6 seconds, and then
Right.
he was like, okay.
Oh, I don't care for this feeling at all.
Enough for you to fall out of a tree and then get up and lick yourself like you meant for that to happen.
Nah, that wasn't fun. Let's not do that again.
Make sure
I
nobody
believe
saw.
the champion should carry this, perhaps, unless it is better in the hands of a practiced. Well, I actually don't know any of these. I don't know actually what it does, unless like we suddenly magically, or they're telling us exactly what it does.
They say that it has healing properties, and They explain the two abilities that are shown to you. And they just say, you know, you have the best chance of being our saviors.
Well, perhaps.
So perhaps you will find this more useful. In addition, you got one of these, Tanya.
Oh, that's right. I got a vial of something.
You got a vial of something.
Oh, I'm reminded. Lynn, perhaps maybe you or maybe Loraphyra will know what this is. Hold up. Purple liquid?
Oh no!
Ew.
Vaguely whimsical. You showed
Oh,
up at the best time. Hi,
these guys are
welcome.
packing.
Why you didn't drink that right away?
Well,
Come on.
now we
Got
know
a
what
bunch
they
of
were
chickens.
using.
Yep, that's what the hunter was using.
Shit.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, you
god,
guys are
carry
packing.
crawlers are the worst.
Gross.
Yeah, we should probably
Gross.
like loot the rest of the bodies and see if there's anything
I was gonna
else
go around and collect all the arrows.
interesting.
Well,
Well,
Raises the
unfortunately,
question.
the bodies have been collected.
The bodies are gone.
Yeah, the
Gone.
bodies
stuff
are
is
gone.
around, maybe.
There's little bits that fell off that you were able to gather. Plus, I did say that the some of the fairies were running around getting stuff as well. There may not be anything too exciting, but there was one thing.
I am terrified of that smirk.
And you may enjoy this. We'll see.
May.
Most of
Keyword
these.
there.
Yes.
Interesting.
I'll wear it.
This is the most girl out thing that you have ever created. You are correct.
Yes, I told you.
The dress of many pockets. I like your dress. Thanks, it has pockets.
Did you see?
I do
It
the
has
vulture
that
thing
quote
too.
at the
I'm like,
bottom.
yeah. I love it.
Oh, that is amazing. Whenever I wear a dress that has pockets and someone compliments it, I immediately
Same.
shove my hands into the
Same.
pockets.
Same. You do the vulture pose. You're like, take
Pockets. Pockets is precious.
Pockets.
Oh, good. Someone can do the voice. I can't.
Sounds a little bit more like Stitch, but still very good.
Stole it from us.
Headcanon. Stitch and Gollum are brothers.
You also find an antitoxin.
Oh, good.
That's nice.
gosh, there's so much
Be helpful.
stuff.
Oh,
Hold on to
and this was torn out of one of their eyes.
Thought so.
Well, did the wild just eat that along with the rest of her? That
Well,
was-
she wasn't the only one that had one.
So one of them, yes, I did.
Oh,
And now
good. So now she can see the inside of your.
my tummy. Yeah.
Well,
you were also
Not gonna
able
like
to...
the view from then on.
I mean, I'm sure if Lynn sees one, they know exactly what that is. Are you just gonna put all this stuff in my inventory for me? You know what? A bag of holding. Everything in the bag of holding.
We're off next week. You can take the time to go through and then put stuff into your inventory.
I will do
You
that.
may want
I
to
will
pay
do
attention to this one, though. Hunting traps are legit.
Yeah.
You also got this.
Oh my god. Wait, there's more. Oh,
Tinderbox. Yay.
no. Okay.
We like setting things on fire.
I have prestidigitation. I'm fine.
Hey,
Steel mirror.
More
Excellent.
mirrors.
I got one of them.
And finally, you got... Well, actually, no, there's one more thing after this.
I already,
realized now.
I already have a scholar's pack.
Well, there are things inside the pack.
Yes.
Oh, there's a book of lore. That might be really helpful for us.
That's
I was
true.
gonna say that sounds like it's up
Yeah.
Lynn's alley.
Victolior.
And one of these. And this is it.
Nice.
That's useful. Yeah. I think, is that what I have, maybe? What kind of pack did I get myself? I got an explorer's pack, so yeah, I've got one of those.
Nice.
Oh my god, it's so much stuff. Okay, well,
Oh no, I have a explorer's pack, not a. Okay.
yeah.
I thought I grabbed. Oh, I don't know.
I realize since I do have the bag of holding, I am now the inventory keeper, which is not what I meant to do, but here we are. Who
Well,
wants
in
to
all
dress with
likelihood,
many
either
pockets,
Lynn
though?
or Loraphyra are probably going to end up the owners of the dress of many pockets.
Yeah.
So
Not Yi-Ling. Pants, baby.
I mean, I'll defer it to Lynn first if she wants something pretty with lots of pockets.
I mean, look at her art.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe.
The dress of many component pouches.
I was
Right.
gonna say, we're all little plant bits, and also, wasn't
Lots-
buried alive in that dress, all ether, Just saying.
You know what? If you take it, Lynn, I'll even say, not that this will matter, but I'll even say that the dress counts as a focus for druid spells.
Take
that's
it.
great.
Oh my god, it's yours.
Yeah, druidic focus.
Okay.
Democracy has spoken. I'm taking the dress.
You are taking the dress. Like, oh my god, that's perfect.
Yeah, I kind of think Loraphyra should have the unicorn horn, honestly.
That's fine.
I can go either way on that because like I do have my own healing magic, so it might be useful to spread that out. But also, she and Drausken are the most likely to, well, she's the most likely to be able to focus in on it. But anyone, I can't words. I'm very tired at the moment. She's willing to at least carry it for now.
Okay, now, one last thing I can give you is just a piece of advice. You don't want to stay out here in the wilderness because there are lots of dangerous things out here, and not all the Fae are kind. So, I recommend that you go and you visit this nice family. They're called the Wainwrights. Their girl likes to come and bring us little trinkets and gifts and sometimes snacks and sometimes pastries and all kinds of yummy things. And because of that, we haven't kidnapped her even one time.
How generous of you.
No eating.
And so, anyway, if you follow the road, right past the tree and then left beyond the hills, and then left again beyond that tree that falls down and has the splintery bits, and then 5 more paces, 10 times to the right, and you'll see the little house where the Wainwright is. There's horses and a pig. Don't eat the pig.
Or the horses.
Whoa.
They might be on
Wild
the
bull anyway.
They might be on the edge of society, but they are part of a society.
And I think it may be worthwhile if we want to find out more about Mother to talk to people who are affected by her directly.
Yes. Always use more friends and allies.
And at the very least, information.
If you prevail, we'll fly ourselves back into Victal and we'll make it our home. And we'll set things right again. Thank you for saving us. But as I stated before, we are cowards. So, we're gonna go hide now.
You have helped
Tell the other Fae the wild has returned.
I think that's a good line to end on.
All right.
I think so.
The wild has returned.
Bum, bum, bum.
The wild has returned. The wild has returned.
Wild, the wild, he's so big and tall.
Oh, man.
He saved us all.
Oh, good stuff.
uh,
Well, welcome to my house, you guys.
Yeah.
I gotta say, we got around some things very well. Lynn, you were clutch with the speak to plants. That was great.
Yeah, not having to go into a fight. Not having to go into a fight with a shambling mound is always for the best.
Yeah,
those are tough buggers.
We are in a quick ad break, just so y'all know. I was honestly delaying for that.
Well, it is what it is.
The shambling mounds are rough to deal with. So good job.
Instant you said those things were moving, I was like, oh.
You just need fire or blight.
It's okay, guys. I've got a shocking grasp. That'll help.
I am loving all the utility spells druids get. They're so fun, and no one gets to use them.
Yeah. I'm glad you're using them. It is really cool and fun.
I kind of figured we're going to the home of the wild, so the plants might come in clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ended up playing a druid character for a while in my
Wand of Roundup
Friday Pathfinder game. Something like 8 levels or so. And we were in caves and dungeons like the whole time. And I was just never able to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a druid in my other
sucks.
Domains of Dread game, and it's just like I never get to do the cool druid.
And that's rough. Like that's something that I think the GM should account for a little bit more, in my slightly less than humble opinion.
Well, we're constantly running from devils and demons in that game, so it's a little bit different.
Valid. Oh, well, do we have any final thoughts to wrap tonight up with?
Love all the fairy names. Just
oh, totally.
Oh,
Moonbeam?
I just
Moonbeam is the cutest thing. Like I was 100% over here, like the beans.
Cinnamon.
Every single one of them was named because I was afraid that one of you would ask.
You knew.
He is
And we literally asked none of them that we appreciate.
Yep. And then when we asked no names at all, that's when Adam was just like,
Drop
just
the list
name
in the
dropping
Discord.
all of them.
Exactly.
Trying to fire them off.
I did not do this for nothing.
Exactly.
Drop the names in the Discord. We want to know.
Or the 50 name list.
I'm gonna,
These are all my spare names that I, was just keeping on the side just in case. I'm interested to meet the other Fae, too, like the greater Fae.
They're interested to meet you too.
I'm positive.
Well, they should have met me already, but
yeah.
Well, I mean,
it's the Fae. Do they remember? Do they care?
Also,
maybe
Fae
they're
is
wild.
a big word.
Well, the hag is a Fae too, right?
Yeah, hags are Faes. Banderhobs are Faes.
Oh man, I painted up a real gross looking Banderhob mini, and I totally got his voice figured out. Like he's like a super skeezy dude you'd meet in it. Come here, baby. Let me put my big nasty frog tongue all over your head.
No. I will mute.
Mini.
I will mute you if you keep doing that.
Red caps are also Fae, and they are vicious little things.
Those guys are jerks. Those guys are assholes.
Yeah, you're gonna find out real quick that you have not met the entirety of the whole species.
We just got the little guys.
Just the little friends.
The fairy back in the carnival.
I'm looking forward to getting to Victal, and I want to see where on the scale this lands between BioShock Infinite and Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, it's probably gonna lean a little bit more. Yeah, that is a good comparison, especially BioShock Infinite.
Just a normal village. I don't know what are you talking about.
But you also
run
know
by
that
a cult.
You also know I've been influenced by Far Cry 5, so that's,
Oh, there's that too, yeah.
RE4 is freaking terrific game though, man.
Yeah, it's scary.
legendary.
It's very good.
I'm with you,
Not a bad
Tanya. I
idea.
haven't played.
I haven't played a single Resident Evil game. I can't
I
play
haven't
scary
either.
games. Like I
Yeah.
just
Well,
don't
the
ever
good
play.
thing for you is that the further along they get, the less scary they get.
Valid.
Other
Or-
people play them, but then I still
Right.
scream at the parts that
Do
you're
ya?
supposed to scream at.
Damn.
Yeah. People playing with me have a lot of entertainment from my corner.
Nice.
I mean, that's the real reason to like stream you playing horror games is just to get the big reactions.
Make sure you guys read the cards that I've given you.
Mhm.
Oh, I have.
Yeah. So
I wish they could be read without having to take them out and then read them, but
I can do that. However,
are they actually in the the items or not the items? But
No,
the assets.
they're in the
guide?
macros.
Mm.
I see.
And so in order to do that, I would have to like put the art on the card.
No, okay.
yeah,
I'll
or-
copy paste and
Yeah, so
Put
it's
them
just a bit of
somewhere
a
else.
pill. Yeah. Until I find a better solution. That's just kind of the way it is.
Are we able
That's
to?
fair. That's fair.
Are we able to give these to one another too? Because like some of these,
Yeah,
I,
that's
I
fine.
don't know that I will get to use it.
That's fine.
Okay,
okay, well,
cool.
maybe
All
trade
right,
them.
friends. Well, that feels like a good place to wrap up for the evening. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode, this session of the Death Campaign. Lot of fun stuff going on. I hope you all enjoyed it thus far, and yeah, we are off next week with this campaign because there is travel happening. So, you know, if we're not all together, there's not really a whole lot of point for this one. Thank you so much for being with us here tonight. I will let people know what my schedule is this week as soon as I freaking know, because there's a couple things up in the air. Love that for us, but you know, it is what it is. And thank you guys so much, Adam and all of my fellow players, for joining me tonight. It's always great fun and well worth starting late even to be here with y'all.
It was a blast.
It was very fun.
So to all of our beautiful viewers out there, I hope that your journey back through the mushroom circles is as calm and peaceful as it is possible to be, which is much more correct for this session than most other times that I say that.
Shown up.
And until we meet again, stay safe, stay healthy. We're going to raid out to my friend Jenna's online. She's currently playing Final Fantasy X, I believe. So we're going to go and hang out with her for a while. And until we meet again, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time.
La 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 la.
Later.
Back once more.
Good night, everyone.